We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hello, how may I help you?
Yeah, may I have a cheesy beef patty, please?
Buy two, get the third one for $2.
How much for one?
$2.
Alright, I'm gonna just take one.
Buy two, get one for $2.
No, I'm not really a patty person. I just wanted one patty for lunch.
Eat one now and eat the other two later. Come out of my store. Come out of my store. Come out of my store. Come back. You want one patty?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be $6.
That's the price for 3 patties.
Sir, come out of my store.
Fly Affair Nation.
You are the kind of club-toting, raw meat-eating, me-Tarzan, you-Janin, big-ball bubblehead that can only count to 10 if he's barefoot or wearing sandals.
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was...
You're a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Kingdom Studios Broadcasting Network.
Bam. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 3. If you's a yachty. Welcome back to the Partially Ignorant Podcast with your host Jabian, the film god. Round of applause for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I can't hear the effects in the headphones. My bad. And we have one and only my co-host Chinxx in the building.
What's up, boss?
Boo. Boo for Chinxx.
It's just that guy.
Straight up. We have to have one heckler, one person. And I have two lovely ladies in the building. You know what I'm saying? One with the Rasta, Lang Dong. You see it?
Hey guys, what's up?
Lady Hustle. What's going on? Round of applause for her. And then to my left, I have Sexy Sasha, another Rasta in our building. You see it? Blondie.
Wagwan, you're there.
Yeah, there. Hold on, let me put the mic closer. Make sure we talk. You know, closer to the mic, the better the quality. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I ain't trying to be leaning over every time I got something to say, but it's all good.
I hear a New York accent. You grew up in New York?
Word.
You grew up in New York?
I'm from the Bronx.
Bronx?
But I came up here. You know.
Boo.
Yeah. I came up here, you know, young, so, but still.
So what you rep, Florida?
No. I rep me.
I
rep me.
I like that.
Because I'm not Floridian enough for the Floridians, and I'm not New Yorkan enough for the New Yorkans.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a different side of me every time. You're gonna get New York. You're gonna get Jamaica. You're gonna get Florida.
Yeah. Your parents is Jamaican.
Yes.
Right. Oh, okay. And you was born in the Bronx.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So you don't even you go back to Jamaica?
You know what? I'm planning a trip for next year. Next year, wintertime.
Yeah, we had to
yes.
long. No, sir, come. We gotta go on a trip.
Come
on. We planning
New York,
the trip. We out.
We gotta go July 4th weekend. My bad. New York in the summertime is lit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I might go December.
Oh yeah, you asked about Jamaica. My bad.
You might go December? Yeah. What you got planned? You look like you up to something.
He's like, yeah.
What you up to? Yeah. He's like, some money or some honeys?
I'll tell you.
You going for the money or the honey?
You try to do a little signal like.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, chill.
Right. Try to tap you off to the side.
You know what I'm talking about.
So listen, what's up with this Venus retrograde thing?
He jumps right into
it. I'm sorry to all the people in the supporters that listen to us or whatnot.
That's a planet, right?
That's a planet.
Yeah. See, told you. Next.
Told you.
Venus is a planet. So I was at the nail salon today, right? And I was talking about it with the girls as well. So when a planet is in retrograde, it slows down and it appears as if it's moving backwards. So what that planet specifically rules will be slowed down for us, where we will have to reevaluate those things. We may like it, like for instance, Venus rules what we like: colors, desires, love, relationships, money. So let's say you get something like a blue car today, major purchase, a vehicle. When Venus is out of retrograde, you may not even like how the car looks anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
So what, your favorite color is not your favorite color anymore?
No, what she's trying to say is that it's like, so when Venus goes in retrograde, Venus rules what you value, what you love. Venus rules love, like how you love someone, and money. So people who are normally ruled by Venus are Libras, and who else? And Tauruses. They're ruled by Venus. So basically, if this,
That's why
so these particular people who are ruled by this planet are gonna have it way worse than the regular folks who are not ruled, but it still, counts against us.
Right.
So everything's going to be backwards. If you're in a relationship, more than likely you're probably going to break up or have an argument. It's not going to go in unison. It's going backwards.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, this shit's off.
But it's over in November, right? It's like from October to like November 12th.
Right. It goes back. Everything kind of goes back to normal, and then you'll kind of see. It happens in different stages of the year. So
depending on the cycle of the planets, the orbit.
And to kind of go back, because a lot of people don't really pay attention or want to know astrology. They're like, oh, your sign doesn't matter. It kind of do matter because, we're on Earth, and clearly this is not the only planet. Right. So these other planets, have
thousands and thousands
have effect on us when something happens to it. So, Mars, all these other planets. So, yeah.
So how does it affect y'all in y'all life right now? Because y'all seem very attached to this.
What's tea, sis?
Because off air you mentioned like this is the perfect time to be on air. So go ahead.
I said that because like today I left work early to have like a mental day, because it's very important to have those, previous, today, I think yesterday I was listening to another podcast. And they were touching base, on depression and how you deal with it, and how our community, our culture don't really know how to deal with stuff like that. So I needed to take that moment because I couldn't really function, and it's not right to be rude to your coworkers or people on the phone. So it's like, let me check out for a little bit. So I checked out for a little bit, and, basically Venus retrograde is totally affecting me. And if you do not pay attention, because you have the signs, you can know what happens before it happens. It says this is what's going to happen. So your goal is to not let that happen. If you don't pay attention, you fall right into the trap. I fell into trap. Okay. I fell into the trap. So, kind of going through just, not to get into a lot, but, just things are not kind of going well for me, as in personal, my work and what I do. I try to make sure I keep that at a I don't know how to say it. I keep that separate. Right. I don't mess that up. Right. And I think that's what keeps me up, because I could be like, yeah, my personal could be messed up, but I still got my business.
And we blaming it on Venus.
Listen, I'm blaming it on Venus. I'm blaming it on people who don't take, what's the word? Accountability.
Right.
Right. I can't be the only one.
So for me personally, during Venus retrograde, you may have people from the past that come back into your life. And I'm so big on going through shit to heal. I'm big on healing and working on the healing. Okay. I've been done therapy, tried to communicate with folk, all of that. So I figure there's got to be some type of a lesson that I need to learn or complete, or a chapter I need to close with this person that's coming back. I must be some type of a runner, because they all coming back.
They always come back. I was runner. Don't say that word. I was called a runner this week.
Really?
Totally. I was like, and it's not even running. It's just like, when you get to a certain stage, you just don't want to deal with certain, things anymore.
And, one person I did kind of, I don't want to say entertain, but I said, okay, sure, we can hang out. Or, sure, we can go out to eat or whatever. And then that became, I wouldn't say a friendship, but a friendship. He considers himself a friend. He respects me and loves me for his reasons.
Is it more than friends? Was it more than friends?
No, okay. I made that very clear. Very clear. Multiple times. Niggas is crazy.
Can we curse on this show?
So
oh, okay.
Partly ignorant.
Okay.
So
I ain't ignorant, but I guess.
Partly.
Fine.
the big thing with this person is I didn't want it to get to a physical relationship. I don't want no man touching me. I'm at a point where because of my...
What about a girl?
I don't want to be in that physical relationship yet until we connect mentally, spiritually, even if it's a woman. I'm open.
You open to a woman?
Just putting that out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
She don't be hiding it.
Plus, my ladies is bossing up, so it's like, how can you not want a boss?
Got you.
So anyway,
I'm gonna go into that after. Go ahead, finish your story.
so with him now, I don't, like I said, I don't want to be physically touched right now because of my experiences. I'm turned off. And in this person, like, he got to prove that he's not just trying to fuck, because, like, I'm tired of that. Me personally, I don't feel good when we fuck and you come and you turn your back to me. That doesn't happen to me.
That's the position I sleep in.
No. That's not what I mean. Like, we go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You understand? So I'm not joking. Thing.
No,
all right? I'm very disappointed in my
seriously.
brothers right
No,
now.
seriously.
Maybe you gotta face the other way. Like, you gotta go on the other side.
Girls have a problem with that. Like, girls do have a problem with that.
Well, or
like,
do you
after
always
sex.
face them? It doesn't matter what position you're in. Like, if you're on the left or right side of the bed. Because I have a certain side.
Yeah.
And so I have to sleep on the right side in order for me to face my partner if I'm laying with someone.
It's a step-by-step position thing. It's like, it's my side. I roll on my side.
Oh, my God.
Then when I'm about to knock out, I go on my stomach. And then I'm out. So, but anyways, story time.
Story time.
Yeah. So
What you disappointed in the brothers about?
pause. So so he tries to, one day I wake up to all these messages that's trying to convince me on why I should be more affectionate with him. He's like, don't you think I want to, sit down and hold you while we watching TV? Don't you think you should let me touch you? When I touch you, you jump. You shouldn't have to do that. Like, you need to stop playing like that. Like, nigga, I'm not playing. I don't want you touching me. Something triggered as if, like, me saying I don't want you touching me was like, brr. Because first of all, ladies, let me say this. When they take you out, when they buy you things to show their affection, when they do this and this and this and that, that's the down payment on the pussy. Okay? But no matter, even if you ask him,
looking for dessert.
he may say, no, that's not it. Even if he believes that's not it.
Even if he believes,
subconsciously,
that's
that
crazy.
is it, because that is how society has wired them. Us, not even just y'all. Us too, because we grew up with the fantasy of the man got to do this. Not even a fantasy. Besides the whole the man rescue you. The whole biblical, starting from biblical, foundation of the man provides. This is not even like a really religious nation anymore. It's not people here that's forced to practice a religion or killed if they don't practice a religion. It's not a religious nation. So it's like when men that are not religious lean back on some shit from the Bible, don't fuck with me, nigga. Y'all niggas think y'all slick. Don't try to manipulate big Oman, okay? We are grown women. Don't try that shit.
Yeah. Even though it's not a religious nation, they still have certain things that,
y'all niggas
they try to...
What happened? What I miss?
Like beliefs that they carry on, and
there's no morals. Nobody has morals.
Right.
What? Are you okay? Are you okay? I mean, like nobody has morals. Men don't have morals. Women don't have morals these days. It's different. So it's more than it's a lot. A lot plays into everything, So I mean, I feel what you're saying when like.
So is he allowed to date other women?
He could date whoever.
Yeah,
he want.
she's not. She don't.
Sex with whoever. I don't want
her
him.
problem is, and which most of the problem is when we're trying to be friends with guys. They don't want to just be friends.
They don't want to just.
So wait. So the guy you're talking about, is he in the friend zone? He's not in the friend zone.
Yeah, he's in the friend
He's
zone.
in the friend zone.
Okay.
And then he wants to get his feelings hurt when you have to retell him.
Right, because
You're in the friend
that
zone.
night when he sent me all the messages, it was like, you my lady, you my bae, I'm not going nowhere.
Did he hit you up on trying to holla?
No.
Wait,
Are
but
you
you
sure?
said he came back into your life.
He
though.
came back into my life.
So y'all used to mess around.
Yeah, we need a backstory.
All right.
Right.
Backstory. We were friends. We got into a sexual relationship at the time.
Oh,
it wasn't a friends with benefits type thing. It was he really wanted me to be his lady. The only reason I gave him the pussy, it was pity, because he kept whining about sex.
Pity pussy.
Aww, I gave him pity pussy.
Damn.
Pity pussy.
I did not like the sex. There was no connection.
So you.
Chicks get hot. Chicks get hot.
And the dick is huge.
Oh, so he. Oh.
So that's like the worst part.
So you're not feeling him. That was a turn off. So you just want to be a
sex
friend.
was good.
No, she's saying it wasn't.
The sex wasn't good.
Fake moan?
No, I don't fake.
Oh, you just laid there. Oh my God, take off my jacket.
No, it's not about the
So what
feeling.
do you do when the sex is bad?
It's not about the feeling that the
waited for
penis
him.
gives.
It's a connection.
It's about everything. Do you make my pussy jump? Do you make me
how
wet?
this
Do you
happened so
make
quick?
me wanna quint up on the cocky when you come in and out? Do you make
One pound of 10
me
sweet
want
bicycle.
you know what I'm saying? And not even like it's something you have to do. It just is what it is when you connect.
Jeez. So wait. So how much times you gave it to him? Because you can't give him a pity pussy more than twice.
He had a lot of money in the beginning.
See, come on. You see, the more I ask, the more this is unfolding. Okay.
So we would stay in nice places.
So guys is not the only ones that use women or use each other.
No, women use
women.
men.
Y'all use too.
Yes, but see, the thing is, we have different beliefs and morals at different stages. Like I said earlier, back then, I thought that my sex was my value.
All right.
And it's because of my life experiences and all of that and growing up and whatever. So I thought that, if he wants to fuck me, then he likes me. You know, that was from coming up young into young adulthood. And that is not the case.
How you know if he likes you now?
Yeah, he probably said fucked up.
She was saying to
Honestly,
time the effort.
Dear Venus retrograde, I don't know if these motherfuckers like me now. I think everybody wants to fuck, and you're not fucking
Right.
with me. I went to the movies last night with somebody,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted to cuddle up, and I snapped in the movie theater. I was like, why I don't want to cuddle all the time? I don't want to cuddle up.
You said
Like,
it that loud?
This is our first fucking date. Don't fuck with me.
But I
Is it
mean
the
that's
movie
kind of creepy
theater?
though.
Is
That's
it no, it's not.
first date though, Chinxx.
If it's the movie theater with the blankets,
Oh nah, you cuddling.
you
bitch.
cuddling.
You
have
cuddling.
blankets?
Scoot over.
They had blankets.
It was the lay down.
It wasn't
But it wasn't
no
cuddling.
blankets.
We cuddling.
Come on, Saj.
Let me get some champagne.
Nah, we
My man
cuddling.
wants some champagne.
And that's the joint. That's the joint where you get the shrimp, the grilled
Yes.
shrimp.
Last time I ordered some type of wine. I don't know.
That's the.
And it's not that he's not attractive. It's hard for me to trust right now.
So it's y'all. It's not the guys right now. But y'all admitted that.
What do you
y'all
mean
blamed
it's
it on
y'all?
Venus. It's y'all. It's not the guys because you can't detect if he's a good guy or he just want to fuck right now.
Who y'all?
So how do you know if he's a good guy?
Why you asking me right now?
Because
How you know? You about to cry? She's about to cry.
She gonna tell me when we get off the air.
Okay, how you know if he's a good guy? You
Yes.
know, okay. Like she was saying earlier, like I feel like you don't have to be religious, but you do have to have some kind of spiritual connection to God. You know, because obviously there's a God. I don't know who doesn't think there isn't. It's just however you perceive it in your culture or whatever.
Right.
So, and then, plain and simple without getting religious at all, because I can't. God is love.
Right.
Period.
So when you love someone, you're going to do certain things. You're going to care. You're going to make sure they're good, or you're going to, family. Like when you love your family, you're just there for them. You got their back. You're loyal.
But if love's so nice, tell me why it
Hurt so bad.
Menor.
How do you know?
Nice.
How do you
So
know
let me
if
finish.
it's genuine versus if it's that fake stuff.
But there's more. Cause not just that. Like that it's like as a person, like say you want to build a perfect person. How would you build a perfect person? You know what I'm saying? No, seriously. You're not gonna no, seriously. How would you build your perfect?
I make a perfect person.
Yeah, build your perfect woman right now.
I want a perfect woman.
Not perfect. The like
your idea of
close
perfect.
To or whatever. Yeah,
she would have
your
to
idea.
She would have to be cultured.
Okay.
We would have to be able to talk about like conspiracy theorist stuff together.
Venus retrograde.
Right? Like seriously, like yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm attracted to dark-skinned women, thick, dark-skinned women. So if I had to choose, if I had to choose and God said pick, I probably would, pick that. She would be able to bring me kids. What else? I don't know.
Right.
And she would have to be able to have a business mind frame.
Right.
Not a plantation mind frame.
Okay. Right. So you have these certain...
And the sex has to be amazing, and she has to be wild in bed, and
Develop a connection.
Yeah.
Stop trying to get a woman pussy before you even know her. How about that? Make a lady want to be freaky.
But go ahead, go ahead, because I have a question for both of y'all. After that, that's gonna go.
So when it comes to having that godly love and not being religious, but just having those values, because values are very important. I was saying people don't have value. Like guys don't even open doors for chicks anymore. They don't even check on you. It just be like.
Women don't want us to open doors anymore.
We have to set the standard. We have to stand in front of the door like my idiot.
No, y'all independent.
if I reach to it
that's
before
the
you,
problem. Because we are independent doesn't mean we don't want to still be cared for.
Tell the women that
and nurtured.
The women that tell us that, hey, I can open my own door, I can do this, I can do that. Then tell them that. Because I'm okay with opening the door. I'll open the door for everyone. Guy, girl,
but it's
old,
like those
young,
same girls are still talking ish, even though. Because they still want that.
Right.
Sounds like a femme that likes femme, ladies.
Sounds like a Portland, she talking your language over here. She's talking your language. Femme that likes femme. Hey. I hear you.
But yeah, so anyway, and then how he's a good guy, I don't know. You just got to see how he is, how he treats you, how he treats himself, his family, all that pays attention.
Yes.
Because a lot of it, we don't ask questions. We just hang out with that person and then that's it. But you have to ask, so where your family at? Where's your mom? You have a mom and a dad? Because sometimes that does matter.
How long into the relationship or into getting to know the person?
It just depends on the flow of the relationship.
Okay.
If we're just trying to be friends, normally I'm just trying to be cool, and then they're trying to be cool, but then something always happens where it changes, and then that's where you get into that stuff. When it changes, you're like, okay, let me find out about you, because now it's like we got a little bit closer.
So would you be able to marry someone before you have sex with them, especially in the stage you are right now? Marriage before sex.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what if the sex is bad? Go ahead, answer. Sorry.
Yes, because I actually was in a relationship that we didn't have sex.
But you're not anymore.
Right.
Right.
Wait, I'm not anymore what?
In the relationship that you didn't have sex.
It's complicated. But
right.
But no. But it's not because it's not because of sex.
I'm just saying.
It's not because of sex.
I'm just saying. You're not in the relationship anymore. So,
it's not because of sex.
Okay, so what if the sex is bad? Then what?
The sex can't be bad with me.
You have to bring out
but what if the other guy, like you said, he wasn't good?
The thing,
if
I marry you, I'm not just gonna marry you because you can pay some bills. Like there has to be that connection there.
So he's saying you're gonna have sex before you get married?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna marry someone I have a connection with,
and then you'll have sex.
You can feel that connection without the sex. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's what I feel you can have.
And
absolutely,
that's how it's supposed to be, I guess.
And once you have that connection, the sex cannot be bad. The issue is some people like or love more than the other. And I don't know about y'all, but I was always told that I should have a man that loves me more than I love him.
I heard that before.
What is that about?
I heard that before. I don't think it's just the guy. I think it's kind of vice versa. But I understand the concept of it, but it doesn't mean that it's real or it's right. I understand the concept of it because they feel like...
Seems kind of...
Yeah, I heard it before. Because that person...
They
feel like that person won't leave you or that person... You get what I'm saying?
I'm not here for that.
No.
I see people that's like, oh, I'm not gonna leave her because she not gonna leave me because she not gonna leave me. I'm still with her because she not gonna leave me. Mm-hmm. That's not living in happiness. I don't care how you try to respect your vows. I don't care how you try to fix your marriage on your own. It takes two to fix a marriage. Because whatever standard you believe is why I'm still here. It's not gonna work. You have to really be for your soul happiness, for your empowerment, for your embetterment. Like, I'm not gonna compromise my happiness just because.
As far as the y'all could be married to a person that has bad sex.
I think you gotta test drive the
That's
car
not what
first.
you said.
Yeah, that's true. Because normally when you go buy a house before you live in it,
You look in it first.
You look in it first.
I don't believe that's impossible. I don't care about no connection.
I
this
agree.
and that.
I mean, nowadays, yeah, you kind of wanna test the waters
But take your
first.
time. I'm not saying
Not right away.
You're right. If you choose not to have sex with a person for a year, 2 years, 3 years, hey, that's on you. That's your choice.
What if you
That's
try
your
it and
vagina.
then you stop and then you don't until you get
Right?
married?
That's your vagina. But I think before you take that step, you gotta have sex. You have to have sex. You have to. I'm sorry. Or
Wow, this retrograde.
pick it up.
I'm not picking it up. What?
Pick it up.
Speaking of retrograde, then I
pick
had
it up.
somebody else hit me up out the blue today with "I love you."
Straight up.
So-
What if they really love you?
He does.
See? All right.
He does.
How you know?
I know.
And why y'all not together? See? Y'all girls, man. Guys out there, some really good guys out there, and we really love y'all. It's you
We're not
ladies.
together
It's
because
us?
he's in a
Oh my
situation
gosh.
that he thinks he cannot get out of. Niggas that are indebted to they bitch and feel like you're separated or you're not with that person no more, whatever the fuck it is, but you feel like you're indebted to this woman.
Chicks, why you over there smiling like you could relate to this? Round of applause. Give her a round
What
of
happened to
applause.
I can't relate.
You can't relate.
I'm not indebted to nobody.
My bad. I know you lease them. You be leasing. All right, I got you.
I just think this is like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Me
don't
close, I'm just like,
I don't want to serve him his life. Like
Right.
he's an entrepreneur that would need or wants a woman that's like his partner, assistant, and I don't want to do what he's doing for him. So that's one of my big things too. I think we have to have a similar like work. We have to build up our empire and both
Together.
Together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like. So
I'm okay with just being Olo right now.
So why complicated?
Why? Because it's complicated. Why is he laughing over there? Stop laughing. Nah, I'm keeping it real, because people who know me anyway, I keep it real and funky. So,
I don't think so.
I just feel like the kind of person I am, I guess I have I guess to other people, my standards are too high. Or
That's not a bad thing.
yeah, that's not.
it kind of seems like it is. So,
Yeah.
Don't let these niggas make us feel like standards is high.
I just feel like it is because I feel like what I'm asking for is just the bare minimum, But
What's the bare minimum?
I ain't gonna get into that.
Job,
but
car.
That's why I said my ladies is bossing up.
I'm not gonna get into that. It's just a bare minimum as an adult,
Right.
So we know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have 2 kids, so I got and I'm working these different companies and stuff, so I got other stuff to keep me busy because I can't. This week had a lot. It did have a toll on me because I got super emotional, and normally during these times, this is where I'm already emotional.
Because you got to release.
Right.
You need to release.
I've been emotional.
That's
as
what's
fuck.
with my
I've
friend
been
today. I was like,
depressed,
I have not released.
Holy Ghost is building up inside of you.
crying for days. Part of the reason why I chose brown. I've been moody.
Yeah. So, but honestly, we just gotta I feel like we gotta talk about it more. Like this kind of help. This is like a nice little session too for people.
So
Right.
when you see the nails brown in different colors, it's their mood too.
So you
Sometimes
got
that matters.
mood nails.
It's
Instead of mood rings.
or the season. Like I did, I don't know, fallish. A little goldish.
yeah. That's That's like all year round type.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but some women are different. Me, yeah, match my mood. Some women just, I'm like a colon. I hate that.
But I think being single is cool if that's what you choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Round of applause to that. You know?
Oh, you single? Yeah. It's not. I mean, I like companionship. It's just that because you know what it is. I feel like I was just saying, we just want a guy friend, and then it changes. It's not supposed to change.
What includes? You see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all need to tell us. This is what we want. This is the rules. All right, cool. That's it.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Communication.
Yeah.
That's facts. But we
Yeah.
all, ladies, we go through this. Let's see how it goes. Even men, let's see how it goes. Let's test the waters and see where this goes.
No, I don't want to see how it goes. Let's
You have to know what it is right then and there.
Direct.
Yeah, we have to be direct because if you want a home, like guys
see how it
already,
goes.
you guys.
I'm saying everybody went through that before.
Oh, you
Everybody
could.
went through
You
that.
guys
Some
can't
could
even
chill. Some could chill.
Most cannot.
Most
Yeah, some
cannot.
chill.
If I could chill with you,
Probably like 8 out of
I
10
got the other
cannot.
one later to finish the job.
We can chill.
That's
That-
why I gave you the chill time. That's how you supposed to do it.
See, and it's tricky now with this whole like wait until marriage because you don't know if people got their other little sex appointment over here while you ain't giving none.
Cause you chilling.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And you told me what it is. Yo,
Oh,
we
it's
just
hard
gonna
out
eat,
here.
chill. You know, when I want to go out, you want to go out. I like that.
That's why, like we said, you gotta let it know what you want from jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then if you know that guy likes you and you don't like him, I don't think you guys should be chilling. Like no, I'm saying
Exactly.
like for me, like I wouldn't be chilling because it's
No.
like
Yeah, I've cut it off.
Cause we have to.
Yeah.
We have to. Like, do you guys chill with chicks you don't like?
Yeah.
Yeah. For business, because
Whoa.
Do they start to act like they're your woman?
No.
Nah.
Well, you had to think about it. He's like, wait.
Nah. I had
Oh,
to think
okay.
like, nah.
I mean, I could chill with anyone, but I just feel like I always try to, it gets way more.
On
than what
a
it is.
one-on-one situation, I haven't like chilled with another girl like that. Like no.
Like, what if I wanted to chill with you? You know what I'm saying?
On a
Like,
one-on-one situation?
Yeah, can we just chill?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on what we're doing.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
just
saying?
chilling.
Because
We vibing.
I'm working half of the time.
Right.
So it's like I don't have time to just be sitting
like-
around.
Listen,
You
I
know
don't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
chill. I don't want no nigga in my face. I don't want you pulling up just to smoke.
That's
my
what I'm
nigga.
saying, like, it
figure
depends
out
on
where
what
we
we doing.
going.
That's
why we
can
chilling.
smoke on the way there.
Oh shit.
Okay, have something to do and spend some money.
You
Oh.
you over the pull up. So I
I
just
bought weed.
over the
pull
pull up.
fucking pull up
Yeah.
and chill. Like
Pull up and chill.
I bought weed. That's not enough.
these niggas be chilling for the pussy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm not trying to hang around and chill like that. Like, that's
See?
not-
Let's see.
For
You
what?
see?
For what? No, I could be editing. I could
He
be
could
doing
be-
something.
You
Right,
see?
no, yeah.
You see?
So it's either you're in, I guess, trying to hang out with someone to get to know them, or just doing business, right? Because no one's really just trying to hang out.
It's either you're trying to hang out to fuck or you're doing business.
So I'm just gonna do that myself.
Or you do both.
At
And
home.
sometimes
Well, it depends. Like I said, it depends on the situation. It depends on, you know what I mean? Like, I know people that I know for years, like went to school with and stuff like that. And we can go out and catch a movie, or we can go out and have lunch and just chop it up, or whatever the case may be. Like friends, that's real friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Real
but
friends.
That's chill.
yeah, that's real friends.
Real
Like I said,
friends.
like
What you was
not
doing?
like new friends
yeah, like
trying
no.
to force something.
Yeah, throwback friends.
Yeah, it's hard for me to sit and have new friends right now because I'm always working. You get what I'm saying? We're doing a podcast, and I'm doing clients' work, and then we're doing events, and then we're shooting
Yeah, I
films,
see you.
and then like, I mean, biz. Yeah, we got a little Twitch going on. I don't know. We might need to unplug one of those lights, but in a relationship though, that's where that gets tricky.
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship.
It's to kind of expect things. It's expectation. That's what messes up. That's what mess things up.
In a relationship, like it's hard to know, like, is it okay for me to go chill with my homegirl or my homeboy?
Right.
Like
That's the thing, because you know that you're gonna expect that person to be always want to hang out with you, opposed to, they have their own life too. Because that's I don't know. It's crazy.
and the person you with,
It's just crazy.
the person you with might have a problem with that.
Yeah.
with you hanging out with, because I'm sure you probably had relationships where y'all boyfriends is like, nah, I don't want you hanging out with dudes.
Yeah. That's not happening.
How you handle that?
How you handle that? Eventually, you lose contact with that person.
Yeah. I had to send the texts out.
Yeah.
Word?
That happens. I've had male friends that I was cool with in high school.
You guys know what the text
they've
is?
gotten
I
into
never got one of them
relationships,
texts.
and they pretty much either told me it was a rap or was like, or disappeared because their woman had a problem with them speaking to Sasha.
Yeah.
And we were just friends. Just friends. So if all y'all niggas could cut me off as a friend because your bitch told you to,
I'm glowed up now,
I
nigga.
can cut these niggas off when I'm in a relationship. Absolutely. My man is my friend. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's just respect.
I don't have male friends like that because they all want to fuck. So
Some women would disagree and say they don't.
I have
know.
like a few that don't want to. No, they probably did try, but I friend zoned them and they're okay with being friends.
they're okay with being friends. Let
Yeah.
you
And they
randomly
stay
text
there.
them, hey.
Oh my God, they'll jump on it, right?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah, but don't say hey.
Not like, hey, come here. Like, if you randomly text them, hey, you want to fuck?
The
they
hey
would
with
say
3
yes.
Y's.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my God, what the what?
3 Y's.
Hey.
That's not how you reply. That's what's
Hey.
good. They be like,
Nah,
"This
so
a
you
nigga?"
messed it up then. You
This
messed
a
up
nigga?
that. I'm not doing that. Wait, have I ever messed up a friend zone? Hold on, let me think.
No, I'm saying any friend, like, oh, yeah, he knows we're just friends.
I'm thinking about it.
Text him some, hey, you want some pussy? Yes. Period.
Oh, Sasha, I
No.
can't with you right now.
No, because I would have said from where?
Straight.
From where?
Straight. Wait, so have y'all ever been homewreckers?
What exactly is a homewrecker? Pause. What exactly does a homewrecker
Round of
do?
applause. No, what is your definition of a homewrecker? That's even better. That's better. Forget what I think.
I think a homewrecker is the man for not respecting his wife that he cheated on. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
homewrecker.
Flip it on him.
But wait, okay, wait.
Takes
What's
two.
a home wrecker?
How you feel? What is a homewrecker?
Home wrecker.
He's in a relationship. No, I want your definition because I don't want to influence yours.
I mean, okay, a home wrecker. So obviously the people have to be married because
They made a home.
What
a
if they
boyfriend
not?
and girlfriend is
What if they
not.
live together?
Exactly.
What if
What
they live together and they got a kid?
Oh yeah.
They just
Nah.
You slid in there, but whatever.
They just didn't do
Married?
the ring.
No, you're right. All right, you're right. You live together, so you're in a home. So home wrecker. So you got a real situationship. But
situationship.
sorry, you got a marriage or whatever.
We didn't get the ring yet. Let's just say that.
Okay, sorry. So you got that union.
We got a union.
You got the union. Sorry, you got the union, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the home wrecker. It depends.
This is
on
the fine print in the contract.
Right. It
This is
depends who wrecked the home. It depends who found that other or who left to whatever.
Stutter.
I do stutter, guys. So it depends on who left to do whatever with whomever. Or if you have a person who just like knows you're in a relationship with someone and they try to come on to you. So most of the time it's that guy or that girl who steps out. So you're right. It's that person who left. So, but now it depends on if the other person knows what they're, what they're into to know if they're going to either continue. Because if they continue, they're part of the home wreckage or whatever you want to call it. Wreckage. Home wreckage. Or you'd be like, nah, I don't want to deal with you. You're married or whatever. I'm good.
So if you go through with it, you have
every part of the home wrecking.
You have every part you said?
Yes. Sorry.
How you feel, Sasha?
What about like in a polygamous relationship and someone steps outside of rules? Like one of the things is it's supposed to be under wraps. Like he's not supposed to expose himself for having all these wives, but now you have social media drama and da-da-da-da-da. And now people are questioning the wife. And is that the homewrecker?
Wait, so it's a polygamy as in like, what do you mean? Like
so he stepped out.
No, he has other women that his wife is comfortable about.
But not all.
No, all of them.
Oh, okay.
All of them, but one is, I don't know if there's unwritten rules like keep our situation under wraps.
That's probably their own situation because it's probably their own situation.
Right.
Is that really homewrecking?
Nah, I don't think that's necessarily homework.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah. She's like, I'm just asking.
Asking for a friend?
No. If you follow the T's on Love and Hip Hop, Akbar has a relationship with Sierra Marie, his wife, and this other little Spanish bitch. And because Sierra and Akbar had altercations in public while she did this whole porn revenge lawsuit, it just looks messy. And the wife is like, respect our shit or this can't work.
Oh yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Everybody's included.
Because those two other women clearly know what's going on. It was just Tierra who was just in her feelings. Because either she wasn't let in, you know,
or she on crack.
Would y'all be in a what is it?
Polygamy.
Polygamy. Would y'all do it?
No.
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 Mm-mm.
Territorial.
No, it's nah.
Because
I'm not. We're not in that. I'm not in that. I didn't grow up
we
like
didn't
that.
grow up in that. So to just give you that's me feeding your ego, and I'm not here for stroking these niggas' egos.
But you're into girls, right? Which part of the alphabet do you identify with?
Some of the LGB.
B?
Yeah.
Bisexual?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Pointless for teaching me that. Hey.
So you didn't know before?
About the alphabet? No, that's her line. Like what alphabet do you identify? That's hard, right?
Thank you.
That's hard. That's
that was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Right.
There's more to it.
There's more to it.
I'll be on Pointless.
He's an idiot.
This nigga Frost.
What made you wanna explore that world as far as women goes?
I was always attracted to women.
Me too.
Like, what you mean always? Like, out the pussy? Woo! Ooh, choo choo.
Maybe I first touched on little girls when I was in second grade. So
yeah, me too.
Around them times, probably like first grade, my cousin tried to play house, but she was the girl, but she was a boy.
Word.
Now to this day, she's actually a butch. So
she was really
that's why when I say that this is from birth, like shit is how it is. It's
So
not
you agree that it's from birth? You agree?
I personally do.
Mm.
I personally do.
I don't disagree with that. I feel like it could.
Because it started from childhood, but we're not talking about it. Nobody talks about it.
Nobody in the family talks about it?
No, my family. No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
I'm not talking about that.
Right.
I'm talking about as far as the popular conversation. No one talks about how much sex we've been exposed to from a young age. I first seen a porn at the age of 4, and I rewinded it because something in it stimulated me somehow. So being exposed to sex from such an early age, I mean, I guess it's kind of like innocence taken a little piece.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like being exposed to sex took your innocence early?
It does take if you are exposed to it early, it does take your innocence because now you know, you're like, wait, what's that? And then now you're gonna look for it or just try to see what it is.
You're feeling on other little kids
or you're gonna try to emulate it because normally it
happens
neighbor. Around that age. And because I used to work with children and there were certain different incidents where there was kids touching on kids, you're trying, and you're like, okay, where did you see that?
But I feel like that's a lack of education. I feel like that's a lack of the parents educating that child in the home, right? Because if you're not educating that kid, he or she is exploring the world.
So now it's like you have to do it sooner.
Not really, because
it's what you have in your home too. Because you can't really tell a 4-year-old. I have a 4-year-old who's gonna be 5. I can't be like, hey. Well, I do tell him to make sure no one touches him because of what happens, and he understands that. Even when it comes to me and his dad, I let him know. But you can't have certain conversations because they're not gonna understand how to put it together. So it's what you put in your home for them not to act or emulate.
But I think that's a cop out. Because think about this, right? People have a problem with gay cartoons, right? I'm a straight man, and I'm Jamaican, So there was a time where I was like, no, I'm not okay with that.
Right.
Gay cartoons, like,
Right,
no,
right.
I'm not. No. Fire, bun, all of that. But then now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, look, the world can do what they want because they're going to do it regardless.
Yeah.
It's on me to educate my kids. So I'm going to do it before the world does it. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. And if you don't keep it funky with your kids, that's going to create them snaking around, lying, learning shit from the streets. Like when we moved down here, we moved to Melrose. So I immediately, this was also very, very young. They telling me what sperm is. I asked my mom, Mommy, where do babies come from? She said, babies come from mommy's tummy. Jit across the street already told me the babies come from sperm. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't keep it funky with your kids, they're going to believe some weird off-the-wall shit from the streets.
You got to be picky. That's why I don't have my kids go outside and play. They don't go with
No,
nobody.
they like to. Shelter.
No, they go outside and play, but not with other kids.
They're going to be socially awkward.
No. Okay, let me take that back.
Socially awkward.
I'm sorry. My kids do go outside and play. I mean, interact with other people's kids like that.
Right.
You know? I mean, shoot, school enough is enough. So it's like, any more of that, I have to know your parent and know your household to kind of have my kid.
But that's how it should be. That's how it used to be. We don't parent as a community anymore.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
My next door neighbor never whooped my ass, but back in the day, I was kind of afraid that my next door neighbor could whoop my ass. Like my parents would be like, "All right, good for you. He was deserving of it." But nowadays, no.
Neighbors be like, "Don't be talking to my kid like that," because I will. I'm so quick to tell a child about themselves and tell their parent about their child to themselves. I don't care.
Even better, the teachers. Like back in the day, my mom used to always tell me, "Don't let police or teachers call my house." Right? So nowadays, the parents is going to cuss out the teachers with the kids.
Yeah. But nowadays, teachers don't care. Okay. I say that because I've been having a real rough week as well.
Can you blame them? They're not getting paid.
Well, listen, it's not fair then. Like, oh my gosh, that's like a whole other
topic for
I can't
real.
deal. No, I'm going to need another split.
Pay
for
them.
that. No.
Pay them.
I know that, but it's still not fair. These kids
You've
are
gotta
so
care.
not being. You know what I said?
You know what
I was on the phone with the assistant principal of my daughter's high school, and I was just like, I don't get that. He's like, ma'am, listen, I basically he just said I have a job and I don't care, like just in all words, because they can't really do much. It's just like it's a system. Grade papers, kids go to school, we grade papers, you get your grade. Get out of my classroom. There's nothing else.
Go to jail.
And the teachers are instructed to teach from a set curriculum, from the state's curriculum, and they kind of lose desire with that because they have to teach from that set curriculum. But you can be creative and do your own thing with it, but will time permit it?
No, that's why you got to pay for your kids. I'm looking into paying for, to finish her high school years. You got to pay. So I'm going to pay and put her in private school because that's the only way. And I did an awesome tour at one of these schools, and it's like they start from kindergarten. If I can get my son there too, it's amazing. And they literally gear these kids to be model citizens in this world. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. But these public schools, it's like I told somebody the other day, it's like free drinks at the club. Shit's watered out. That's public school. It's just watered out.
Yeah, but you can't blame the teachers, man. You can't blame the bartenders. They working for tips. You can't blame the teachers either. They working for pennies. So it's the system. The system is at fault.
Horrible. Everything is just shit. Everything. Did you vote? Are you voting?
I can't vote.
You can't vote? Okay.
Yeah. But I would have.
Yeah, I was supposed to go today, and I said nah.
You one of those.
Okay, I'm going tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Pick him up. Carpool with him.
Okay.
Carpool.
I'm going to vote. I'm going tomorrow.
Early voting.
Yeah.
Nah, I vote this year.
Hey, listen, I'm with that too. If a person told me, listen, I'm not voting this year, I didn't believe in none of the candidates or whatever the case may be, Cool. I'm with that. I'm with that.
But is it the candidates and stuff? 'Cause, there's other things. Like I feel like we don't really go in depth into like the different amendments and different things that like we don't really know about, and we find out later. Like someone at work told me about this tax thing that was like in from last year, and I didn't pay attention to it. But it's like when you look at your paycheck,
we don't look at the local.
You're like, hold up, what's my check is like this, but it's gonna bite us in the end. So it's like
I be seeing it.
We're not told. We don't look for the information.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's a great thing because Wesley Snipes, right? He's hit with a $97 million tax thing. Yeah, right. So he went to jail, came out, and they still, because he went to appeal it, and they still hit him with it, right? But I say that to say we got to teach our kids about taxes, credit, all of that shit from young. So to go back to the topic earlier about teaching our kids and educating our kids before the world do.
Yeah, we gotta do it ourselves.
We gotta do it ourselves at home first. Yeah, and we can't blame our parents. I understand them not knowing because their parents didn't know, and they were just trying to get by, But now we have so much opportunities and so much resources to our
technology is different.
Yeah. Google. You can Google anything.
Anything.
I mean, whether it's right or wrong, you can Google anything. So I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. We got real strict and political. Chinxx don't really, do the political thing.
This is a partially
ignorant. I just feel like as a community, we're always ridiculed and we want change, but we don't do it. And I just feel like, when are we gonna stop talking and just kind of
do it?
Do it.
Oh my God, man!
People are really ignorant. Bump the partially. Y'all
right.
fully ignorant. It's like you see it. In like social media. Oh my gosh! It's like you can't help. You can't help.
Horrible.
It's
some days you just don't even want to look at Instagram. You're like, it's just the same fuckery.
Over and over and over.
It's sad.
It's brainwash.
Yeah.
It's literally a brainwash. Honestly. I don't know if you ever watched Black Mirror, but there's an episode where it's like you're living your life through Instagram. You're getting ratings. You're going around walking.
Gosh,
you remember that
episode? Who was I watching it with?
Oh my God!
And they were like this. And did you see the one when the girl she wanted likes or whatever, and they wouldn't give
it to her.
What is that?
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. What
on Netflix,
Black Mirror, yeah.
Yeah, you living your life through Instagram pretty much.
She was trying to get likes to get into like whatever,
and they wouldn't give
they would not give her likes because it was like if you're rude, you lose likes. Like basically you walk around with your phone
like this,
and then like
so me and her, we in front of each other,
and I'm like, I'll give you 5 stars,
yep.
And it boosts my popularity. So now Jabian is the top. Well, it's just it's an episode in Black
Every
Mirror.
episode is different. Every episode is different.
Yeah.
So if I watch the first season, what is it?
No, every episode is different.
Yeah, you just gotta watch it.
It's just started.
And they tied in. No, it's been started. And they tied in. No, but it's good because every episode is different. Is what I'm saying. Different actors, different everything.
What he was just saying is that like how you live your life, social media.
Yeah.
Like,
if I see you, I gotta swipe you up if I like you or not. You know what I mean? You living your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I see you, same thing.
And say someone's rude to you at work or on the road, you could be like, "What?" Instead of saying, "Bitch," you say, "Oh, I'm putting your ratings down." And you're like, "No, don't."
Depends on what you can buy.
That's cute.
Yeah, you could. Yo, this chick, she was trying to get on her airplane or she was I guess she almost missed her flight. And her ratings, I guess she needed 120 stars. She only had like 100. And the lady was like,
nope.
Can't help you.
What?
And then she's like looking around. Can somebody give me some stars? And
nope.
they're like.
That's funny.
That is wild, son.
Right.
I don't know the name of the episode. I gotta find it.
Either, but we saw the same thing, and that's how I feel like this world is. It's like if you're not popping, you're not popping. No one pays attention. And,
I mean, we can focus on what really matters, though.
Well, what does really matter? I don't think people do.
Life, real life. Talking about your spiritual wellness, your physical health, your mind, your clarity.
Right.
Yeah. This man walking out on the show like
he's boss man over there.
He gotta do something.
Your legacy, your work, what drives you, what keeps you going, your passion. Those are things that matter.
Right. Do you think we talk about mental illness enough? in the black community?
Of course not. Can't even tell my parents I'm bisexual. We don't talk about anything enough.
Right.
Honestly, we keep everything inside. I don't know if y'all seen The Hate You Give.
Wait, did I see it? No, right? No, I didn't see it.
Where the girl seen her friend get killed by police in front of her police officer.
Wow.
No.
Oh my God, y'all gotta go see it.
Really?
Basically, but what she did.
Spoiler alert.
What she right. Just one part. I'm not telling the whole story.
Talk. No,
but
it's too late. If you ain't see it yet, it's your fault.
What she really showed how we keep a lot inside. Like she was going through pain. She seen somebody get killed, so she was having nightmares. She was throwing up. You know, that was one of her closest friends from childhood, and she's got to deal with the media and trying to hide from the world so that nobody tries to get her. And you know, people saying that police lives matter too, and trying to be fair, not hating cops, but seeing how her people in the neighborhood is getting treated. And she goes to a private school that's predominantly white, so she feels like she has to be this side. Mm-hmm. We have this saying at my job: when we're at work and we have to be professional and all that, we decide. When we come, like how I'm snapping right now on these niggas, we decide. So she has to go to school and be this side and just carry everything inside of her while she wants to just break down and cry. And that's most of us out here. We just carry it all inside.
I saw your tweet the other day. You said that. You basically like how we walk around, but we be going through like mad-ish. And we just be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Regular.
How you
Most
doing?
people.
I'm good. And don't
I
even
think
be good.
everyone is like one step away from doing something hurtful to themselves. I always feel like that, you know, not always. I just feel like that's how people are. Because even like with Mac Miller, when, you know, that happened, I don't think he thought that was going to happen. You're just in a vibe where you're like dealing with a lot of hurt, where you're like,
be numb.
yo, I'm ready to roll up, or I'm ready to do whatever, you know, because mostly it's these other drugs that kind of, you know, kill these, you know, individuals, which is sad that you have to even go through these kind of drugs to feel better, but it's just like smoking weed.
For them, yeah. For them is
for them.
Just
so it's like
yeah.
they're just you know, overdoing it, and that's what happens. But it's not on purpose. It's that kind of stuff. When it comes to overdose, I don't think it's ever on purpose. Like, you know, like most instances. But then again, you know, who knows?
Trying to cope with drug use, it isn't talked about enough.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think it's just like people feel judged when they're going through stuff.
And Mac was going through stuff for a while. He had a substance abuse for a while, so yeah.
But because we don't talk about it.
That's
so
true.
Go through it.
That's true. I mean, now I feel like it's a little bit more light being shined on it. You know, Charlemagne with his new book, with the anxiety book, Shook Ones.
Yes.
And you're right. I think going through life, I didn't realize I had anxiety.
Because we walk around trying to be perfect. We can't be perfect, but we try. So it's like we don't feel like we could share stuff. But when you talk to people, you're like, oh my
And we
God.
suppress so
you
much.
go through that stuff too,
so
you know.
much.
Yeah. So it's like we got to talk about it. And I have a quick example. Like I know certain things from like certain people, and they, you know, I'll try to reach out, and they won't say anything to me. So it's like I'm trying. So it's like, what is it gonna take? Like, what will it take for that person or people to say, okay, I do have a problem, or I need to talk to someone? Because I think that's what helps when you have someone to talk to.
I think you as a friend just have to just keep trying to reach out until that person do decide to talk. Because, you know, to go back to the Mac situation and other situations, I'm always like, yo, the person going through it always push that good friend away and keep the yes man around. And yeah, you okay, man, roll up another one. You know?
Right.
It's always or pop another one. You always keep those friends around. But the ones that are saying, nah, yo, that's telling you about yourself and say, yo, yeah, claffy up yourself right now, and you push that friend away. Always. But they hear you.
Because you sound like mommy.
Yeah. But, you know, they hear you, though. Trust me, they hear you, but they do push you away.
Sure do.
Oh, you sound like you know all about it over there.
Just made me think about somebody's situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to be that strong friend? But you have to check on your strong friend too, man. I be seeing that tweet. I see that tweet go around, and it's so true. Check on your strong friend.
Yeah, I think we just gotta do it more. Like because things are happening way more now. We should just check on our friends more. Release. Don't wait till it's too late, or don't try to act like everything's great.
Right. Especially during this retrograde, guys, because there are a lot of people going through it. It isn't just us. There's a lot of people going through it. There's a lot of people been crying. There's a lot of people been kind of hopeless, been kind of down, been kind of worried, anxious, nervous. Just reach out, everybody.
Yeah, because everybody's going through it. It's just maybe different ways. It could be like your own issue that you're going through, but it's something. So I just feel like we just gotta hold on tight,
Oh, that's why Chinxx been thinking about getting into a relationship.
Why?
Because of the retrograde. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is reversed, right?
I never said
Yeah, you did. 2 episodes ago.
I said I'm gonna stop whoring probably.
He said I'm gonna stop probably.
Probably.
But since maybe it came around and it touched me.
Right.
But by December, she says it's gone. So
what? Who's your primary care physician?
Wait, what?
Straight up. That's a great question.
Dr. Goldstein.
I totally missed it.
Dr. Goldstein. Chinxx is an idiot. I'm done with y'all, man. I'm done with y'all.
I asked that because, ladies, we laying down with these men and they do not have a primary care physician, nor do they have a clinic that they go to. Okay? Make sure you know where I'll go on.
And men, y'all need to know what's going on with them too.
If it's no glove, no love.
No love.
It's more than that, though. We gotta totally make sure we're good.
Oh, hear them. Oh, it's more than that, though.
Oh, yeah, it's more than that.
More than that, though.
Don't kiss me.
Because I had because we be talking about how Broward County is the top county.
God.
I had to make sure I was strizzy. Got my little certificate.
Early.
What? Because I can't.
Man.
I need to know. Because there'll be slip ups. You're like, oh
no.
Okay.
There'll be times where you
no glove, no love.
Yeah, I feel bad if I don't talk about this this thing, man. What's this guy? No, shut up.
Oh, I thought you wanted to let it go. We were reaching out to you.
Shut up.
I thought you like, damn, I need
that
to
kid
say
that got
something.
lynched in, where was it?
Oh yeah.
St. Louis. What's his name? I want to say his name. So I want to get that right. Pointless, you gonna find him for me? Is it Dante Jones?
What happened?
Is it him? It was a kid in St. Louis. He got lynched. His mom found him in the back of her yard on a tree, pretty much lynched. The cops said they found him on the floor and they thought it was a suicide. The backstory, his mom was a protester in the Mike Brown situation. Yeah. When that was going on. And she said she was getting a lot of threats. What? And she is still active, in the communities and doing stuff or whatever the case may be. But this happened early October. And this is not like
out there.
This is not out there.
Wow. What's his name you said?
I think it's Dante Jones. Right, 24.
He's 24?
24 years old.
And where was he?
In St. Louis. St. Louis. That is wild, man. Damn. In 2018.
Yeah.
And his mom is like, he can't tie no knot like that, the type of knot that it was, or whatever the case may be. She was like, no. And he was a happy kid. And when you looked at his pictures, and not to say that, we just talking about mental illness and pictures lie, but you can go through someone tweets and someone post and Danye Jones. Yeah. Right.
I feel like pictures.
When I'm tweeting, right?
Yeah, I see what you go. You just go through a bunch of girl stuff. That's it. But
I feel like the pictures do tell a story. I feel like we don't pay attention.
True.
They could be, especially women that when you look better, you feel better. I know for me, when I'm down, I like to get cute. And
when you're down?
It brings me up. When I'm down, yes, I like to get cute.
Like, when you're down?
Because it brings me up. I like to get cute all the time, but I'm saying, don't romp with me, my child. I'm trying to prove a point, okay?
He's an idiot. This is what he does. Go ahead.
So I could be looking great, amazing, and all of that, but when you take my photo, I feel like you can see the sadness in my eyes.
Mm.
I like
or anyone. Yeah.
You wrote that?
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine what his mother is going through. Like, seriously.
I mean, all these.
Well, she's still protesting.
Like
lynching in 2018.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I actually, speaking of St. Louis, I was telling you earlier off, camera. I'm working for a nonprofit organization, and one of our centers are gonna be in St. Louis. Because we're trying to actually help the.
What's the name of the nonprofit?
It's called Athletic Lead of Leaders. Basically, it's a nonprofit organization where we teach children the basics of different curriculums. Different careers that you can, do in sports. Because, most kids are like, oh, I'm going to be a basketball player. Like, okay, but not everyone is that star. Not saying you're not a star player when you do play ball, but they see themselves like a LeBron, like the top. So let's just say you're not that top. You don't make it to the NBA, but they still have the love for that sport. So, we teach them, different avenues. So there's broadcasting, there's, videography, there's design. Because, there's apparel, these sportsmen are wearing jerseys and, so basically, these kids are actually going to be designing different apparel that we're going to get, branded where, they're going to make money because all the money's going to come back to the program. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, but it's geared to those kids who don't have not a future, but they don't know what they're going to do. So we want to help them at a young age.
They have a talent. Yeah. And they have skills.
Yeah, they have a skill, and what if they're good drawers or they want to, do back
behind the camera,
behind the camera type of work, or do broadcasting,
that's dope.
Announce, games.
Right. You're the perfect person for that, though. You're perfect for that field. Yeah. Because you're uber creative, right? So you're perfect. Yeah. So you're perfect for. Yeah.
The founder, I actually used to work with him. He was my assistant when I was working as a director at a program, and it's crazy because I feel like when you do have a dream, don't stop because it will come to fruition if you stay on it.
Right.
And so when we used to be at work with these kids, he'd be like, "Yo, Francia, look, da da da." And he used to draw these different sneaker designs, for Nike and stuff like that. So he actually had different athletic celebrities who are who's wearing his design that he created.
That's nice.
But he it came from a dream from him wanting to do this, but he never stopped, and now this organization is gonna pop. So yeah. So anyway, with this, these cities, Chicago, St. Louis, even Miami, like these are these cities where these kids don't really have anything to do but be bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, well, this is a different situation, but it's like we want to gear kids into a better future.
Right.
Parents don't know what they're going to do. So, this is a free program, and we're going to basically house these kids for a few hours a day and teach them, these different ways of living, and also have a way for them to play sports and to get out the streets.
That's nice. Definitely get out the streets because I don't see a lot of young. A round of applause to that too. Round of applause to that. I don't really see a lot of young kids being homeless. I do see them. I don't see a lot of young kids being homeless, but I do see a lot of homeless people here in South Florida. And it bothers me because a lot of them sometimes is veterans, and they come back from fighting for our quote-unquote freedom, and I feel like the government should definitely do better for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I see them on the corner every single day, like the same routes.
You believe him?
Not all of them,
but there's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of homeless. I saw the homeless man eating a Caesar's pizza, so I know he's doing good.
I can't with you right now.
Right off on Sunrise.
I'm so done with
Sunrise.
I know he's doing good.
That's $5.
2 boxes was next to him.
So somebody probably bought that for him. Because I have done that. I have bought food and brought it to them.
I should do that.
It's just hard.
Double cut, please, and go serve some of them when I'm.
No, seriously, I have done that. I have seen someone like outside.
Actually, that's what I want to do for the holidays because, see, I love decorating. You know, I'm gonna have my tree up. You know, all that. You know,
Eggnog.
Kwanzaa, all that. I love all
Kwanzaa.
holidays. No, for real,
Kwanzaa.
because people are just like, oh, I don't know, Christmas. Say Happy Holidays instead of saying Merry Christmas.
Happy
Merry
Kwanzaa.
Christmas, okay?
All right.
But what I'm saying is, you know, I'm gonna do all the decoration, all that stuff. I'm gonna have like family events, but I'm not gonna like go crazy to buy things because, yeah. These kids have enough, and I feel like people are unfortunate. So I want to have my kids and my family. I'm gonna set something up where we're gonna, you know, go out and actually feed some homeless people. I have mad clothes I'm donating that my kids don't wear anymore. I don't wear anymore that we can actually, you know, give to people that need it. So.
I wanna do a shoe giveaway. Like all our old shoes and stuff like that, we don't wear no more.
Because I have shoes.
They keep taking it and bringing it to Jamaica.
That's fine. They need it.
I don't
That's
even know
true.
if they're really bringing it to Jamaica. That's the problem.
That is true. That is true.
Man.
That is so true.
I don't even see no barrel in my house.
Yo, my mom and my auntie, they came to my house the other day and raided my closet. You don't wear that no more. Just give me that. Just give me that. Straight,
When
man.
you go there, they love it. Cause I went to Haiti in April, and like they love when
Big sweaters too. Where you wearing that to in Jamaica?
Yo, they
Where?
love it. You get caught a little bit at night, a little breeze.
Where? All right, seriously.
And they want to wear what the U.S. You know what we wear.
No, they wearing it.
Yeah, they wearing it.
They
but
fly
they
in
love
us. I went back. They fly in us. They got Beats headphones. They got Givenchy. You know them love them Givenchy, them Ferragamo and them thing. They, you know, Jamaicans, they bossy. Yeah.
Excuse me.
They super bossy.
I true. I extra.
You see the extra one over there, you know. See, I TMR. Retrograde got her right.
Man, it's almost over though.
What? October 12th. I looked it up. I had to look it up. I was like, what is
October.
that?
So no. November 12th.
November 12th. Sorry,
November
sorry.
16th, Venus goes direct, and then Mercury goes retrograde same day.
And Mercury. So now Mercury is the planet of it rules communication. It rules.
So how you talk to a person, how you communicate with each other.
Social media, computers, your
Everything.
car. My car. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I need to tune up.
Don't tell me my
ASAP.
car is
My
going
car
somewhere.
always
Communication.
F's up during Mercury retrograde. I kid you not. I'm not
Yes.
crazy, people.
It's
I'm
short
just
and
saying.
long distance travel,
Y'all got some good kush,
communication,
yo.
and work. It's true. I've gotten a traffic ticket during Mercury retrograde.
Yeah. So communication, everything.
I got a ticket the other day, 2 days ago.
No.
Yeah?
It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
just you.
All right.
So we're just saying that
I
it
think
just,
you can get your car needs a tune up because you always tune up around this time.
Right.
Have you ever thought of that?
it's every 3 months, and Mercury's not retrograde every 3 months.
Okay.
I know.
She
So
told you.
It's just certain things happen where I have to make sure it's legit.
I need some of that.
It seemed like you on something pretty potent right now.
He's an idiot. These chicks. He's the ignorant part of the
I had to go buy the
podcast.
water the other day. 'Cause that fuels me. My guy, my see, it's a lot of different things. So my guardian is Yamaye, so she's the ruler of water. So in order for me to kind of balance myself, I have to be by water, and the best water is the beach.
So do you believe in many gods?
I mean, we're gods, so there's many gods.
True.
Like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you believe there's one creator or many creators?
No, there's one creator.
One creator.
I mean,
but we're all gods.
We're all gods. We're all creators, but there's one source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Source. Yes.
Someone would ask, so what created the source? Right.
That's because it's it's that thing.
Award? I'm just trying to
Idiot.
It's just it's like that. You can't.
No, I agree. I'm
know?
just
It's
being.
like, I can't
I'm
even
just
explain
being.
it, but I feel
I'm just
you.
for lack
'Cause
of
I
better.
be thinking about that, like, why am I here?
Right, for lack of better, better phrase.
Why
like,
you're here? Like,
Right.
Who said that we need to have this planet right here? These people need to have these children, and Francine needs to why? Who did this?
Well, no, I think the decisions. I think choice was given.
Mm-hmm.
So it was my choice to have 2 kids.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying,
Right.
Ultimately, who is the mastermind of this whole situation? I feel you, but I think about it sometimes. But I mean, it's God. Like, you don't question it. You just know, and obviously, no, for real, because these things are man-made, but you know.
I question it. I question things. I don't question that there is a creator. That's something I don't question.
Yeah.
Our bodies in the world is too complex for someone not to create this.
Yeah.
When I go and sit down, I'm going to edit this and put it together. If I don't do it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to just come together by itself. That's just common sense. Someone had to put us together, some way, somehow, or whatever the case may be. But a choice, I think that was given to us, which is something I appreciate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I do think okay, what's my purpose? And I got to create that purpose.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. How you think about that, Chinxx? Too deep?
Nah, I'm just trying to figure out, are y'all on sativa? Or...
Chinxx, what is your purpose?
Oh my God.
Are you guys on acid? Can I get a dab?
I used to be, the funny part about that is I used to be in a radio chat and I would ask niggas like, what is your purpose? Like, why are you here? And they thought it was like me dissing. Cause I get that all the time. Like they think I'm dissing. And I was really asking because I was very passionate about our brand and our station and
why are we here?
all of these things. So, so I'm the one that asks, "What is your purpose?" For real, actually.
I enjoyed this show, man. What's up? What we doing? What's popping?
Listen, I'm so happy you got me out of hiding because I was just telling. No, for real, I haven't done anything like this in a minute, and you're super dope.
Come on,
and I love your whole style and how you do things.
You taught me everything I know.
Whatever. No, I'm glad we met. It's very important when you do network with people to keep those connections. And Jabian be right there. Like you gave me your number, but your name was totally said Jabian. I'm like, oh, he's in here already. So,
yeah.
So I'm happy you invited me, and I love what you're doing, and I hope I can come back.
You welcome back anytime, man. Both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Make sure the retrograde is in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something set up for Chinxx to do.
I'm gonna send you guys something when I'm gonna send you something to read when you have time, and when you read it, you're gonna be like, wow, because you're gonna sit back and think back. Back in the day when things used to happen, you probably never knew why things happened, but when you get older, you're like, damn, because you can really swerve things. Because even with travel, when I travel, I always make sure I travel at a good time. So I kind of ask my mom, because my mom has, she's very I don't know the word for it, but she's super dope when it comes to knowing things when they're gonna happen. So I'd be like, hey mom, I'm going so and so, and she'd be like, okay, you can go. I'm like,
she got the gift.
Yeah, but then I also listen to this particular lady on YouTube, and she kind of gives me these tips on when to travel, when not to travel, when to save, when not to spend money. Right now I'm not supposed to be spending any money,
Facts.
so I'm not spending money on nothing
Right
but
now.
my bills and. That's it. I ain't going nowhere.
It's stacked up. That's why the strip clubs have been slow lately as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The strip clubs have been slow. Strip clubs have been slow.
Chinxx, you should know. Is it?
What strip club you go to?
I'm all around.
Oh. Which one's popping nowadays?
I just go for a drink.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably throw $1 too.
$1?
Or two.
That's interesting because I film at a strip club and it has been slow.
Yeah, no.
G5?
No.
Playhouse
DJ F.
I seen you one time.
Really?
Yeah. I think I did.
Really? Okay, good.
I don't remember.
Because some people say
It was a while.
I look mean.
You look focused.
Thank you.
I saw him the other day. He was DJing at a club in Boca.
Yeah, shouts out to Epps. But yeah, and it has been slow, so you might be onto something, man. Damn.
Can't tell y'all, man.
To no strip club.
The planets, man.
Last 2 months.
Yeah.
Why,
Planets.
Chinxx?
Christmas. My birthday's coming. So
Oh, when's your birthday?
15.
December?
November.
Oh, November 15th.
Oh, you was Scorpio.
What we doing?
That's why you whoring.
What does that mean? Oh, you're into the signs. As a matter of fact, okay, so let's do this.
That's why I'm what?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Wait, I'm what?
That's why you're whoring.
Why I gotta be a whore?
Scorpios are what I call the I want to explore your body ass niggas.
Wow.
Very, very. They get the reputation of they're freaks, and that's because they're just, you know, they just want it. They're just passionate. They just fucking want it. You know, they don't even have to be super freaks, but they gonna want that shit. Okay, and they're gonna want to make you feel good as well. It's Stevie J's birthday today, by the way. Another Scorpio. That's a I want to explore your body ass nigga. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
The DJ Stevie J? Or
No. Stevie.
Got
Right.
you.
So shout out to you though. My dad is a Scorpio, so
Was she right?
Huh? I'm not.
So explore. When you say explore, what you mean? Because he doesn't eat vagina.
okay. So there was a situation where
Huh?
I probably just want it. That's it.
you
Yeah.
probably just
Why
wanted
don't
them
you eat
always
vagina?
want it.
I'm not that hungry.
No, seriously though. Seriously
No,
though.
seriously though. Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not hungry.
No.
I don't eat meat.
No. What's your reason for it? Is it because of the whole fish thing that you
Probably.
experienced?
Oh, someone turned you off.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I smelled
Yeah,
that
that's
fish one time, and I
yeah.
said, "Oh no." Not saying the others never smelled.
No.
It's just like,
Yeah,
You know.
that's what it was.
And don't think anything, wrong of her. Maybe, your chemicals or her chemicals just make her pH go really, really, really.
off of rubber. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't like condoms either. Condoms mess up my pH balance as well.
Yeah.
But I don't get fishy.
Maybe she just fish.
But that's a good thing that you don't have sex so frequent then. Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
I prefer raw.
But you got to
so-
make sure the guy is
Whoa.
good too. I don't blame her.
Yeah, you have
I
to
don't
make
blame
sure.
her. I don't blame her. She's not laughing. You're acting like she's laughing. She's not. I understand where she's coming from.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna be
about.
like, I like it raw, so give it to me now. I mean, right now I don't even want to have sex. So, but
It just don't sound right.
it depends on the situation. I like it raw.
Well, but wait,
it
no,
sounds
just-
like what it is.
Right.
Because it could be like you're just waiting for the right germ.
No.
See, so you can't
Aw.
really. You just gotta say.
the right germ.
Oh. We're gonna get
can't
tested
say that.
together.
You can't say that.
We're gonna get tested together.
Yeah,
But-
We
that.
can examine
That.
each other.
You have to do that.
You know.
But
That's how you check
But where
them.
does it start though?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That
Tested?
no, not the tested. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where does that particular germ start? If
Because you don't know that person.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You don't know.
Got to make sure they good. But in her case, the dude got to be talking to her for like 2 years before he get the box. But wait, by the time he's ready to get the box, she's gonna be like, all right, we got to go hit the clinic now. And
True. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But he could still be a dirty dog. And okay, I'll check. Because you still gotta wait. You gotta wait like how many days?
she gonna wait. If she been waiting for 2 years or however long, she gonna wait.
She's gonna wait. But say he just jumped back out because he know he did the test.
Mm. So
But you gotta wait a couple days. How many days?
what
to get the results.
sometimes you get it right away.
Yeah, I think nowadays you can get it right away.
For real?
They got the home joints.
Yeah, you
I
go
think I
right
got
away.
mine next day.
Yeah, you should go get it, man.
I mean, sometimes
No, I did it.
Oh, okay.
I did it.
Sometimes, like if you go like like say you go to the beginning of the early part of the day, you may get it that same day in the afternoon. You can get it next day.
Oh, maybe
depending
that's
on
why.
what you're getting tested
It was
for.
digital. Probably with some computer people.
Depends on what you're getting tested for.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think that's important too. because a lot of people don't know their status, and a lot of people are not being fair to other people when you're not even want to know your status, and then you out here just being, having a dirty dick,
especially
or vagina,
especially these men that don't have
women.
a primary care position.
But most of it. Yeah,
they wait until the girl goes and gets her annual or whatever it is to tell them, "Oh, I'm good," or
and
something is
it's not
up.
the case.
That's crazy. That is wild.
And I'm saying that they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't wait for the girl to do that.
They feel confident.
Y'all know about
that their wiener's
Stelton?
clean.
Is it Stelton? Is that's what it's called? When you're having sex with the guy and he has on a condom and he takes it off and you don't know? Is that what it's called?
And you don't know, baby. I'm a no. Huge difference between raw and wraps. Hello.
Yeah,
what
it is.
But they have thin ones now, though, that are like very like.
Nah, you gonna know,
You gonna
man.
still feel it,
cause she gets wetter, especially that connection Sasha talking about.
You know,
she
about
gets
it.
wetter.
Yes,
definitely. As soon as it
I
comes
definitely will.
I can't.
But is that? I mean, sorry to go that route, but is that rape? Is that because you didn't give him consent to take off the condom?
It's not rape.
You already consented in sex. That's just him being a dickhead.
You're being you're not being respectful.
You're being sneaky, and you probably lie in other shit in your life. And you're probably underhanded. And you do bad business.
You're a liar.
Right.
You're not loyal.
Facts.
Right.
You're such a fucking hoe.
I love it.
Yeah, totally. That's what that is.
Okay. All right. No, 'cause I was reading something on Twitter.
That happened.
So.
Yeah.
And I totally did not respect that guy. And I think he does not understand why we don't talk right now.
Oh, they don't get it when it's something like.
Because I was like, did you just. He's like, no.
Oh, and then you lied about it?
Nah, you did.
You noticed at the
I'm
end?
good. It's time to go. It's time to go. You gonna be like that? Yes.
Ooh. Did you at least come before?
Nah,
No,
because it was like it was in that moment where it's about to, and then he felt the need to stealth or whatever you just said.
I can't remember the proper name for it, son. I think it's
stealth,
Let me
bitch.
look
Come
it
in
up.
for the kill.
I think that's the wackest thing someone could do. That's so whack.
I seen on Twitter, Sasha. No, on Instagram. You was talking about rape culture.
Rape culture, absolutely.
How you feel
It's
about
not
that?
talked about enough.
Okay, let's
How I
talk
feel
about
about it is, it's just now being put to the forefront with Me Too, with all of these guys being, accused of these assaults, with Bill Cosby getting his time, and these situations have been coming up because of, I like to say, not misunderstandings, but there's things that men do and think as far as sex that they don't realize is a part of rape culture.
It's called stealthing. Sorry.
And it's because of how you guys are conditioned, as I said earlier, how we're conditioned
He
to
thought
do
he was spicing it up a little, probably.
So, like, one example would be in Bill Cosby's case, even though the woman consented to have a drink with the man, for him to convince her to have sex with him while she's so intoxicated is a part of rape culture. And I know that's a big debate because it's like, she consented to the sex. If she wanted to get lit, what's the problem with that? The problem is, if I'm sitting in this room catching up with your dude, he bought us a bottle, I drink half the bottle, and he tells me, like, I'm too tired to take you home, but you could lay down, and I'm laying down, I'm super lit. I'm not like in the same mind as before I drank half the bottle with you.
Right.
So now I'm under half the bottle and you come and lay down. You wasn't supposed to, but you see that I'm fucked up and you feeling the ways, so you lay down. You come next to me, you rub up on me and all these things, but I'm fucked up.
But you rub me back.
But she's fucked up.
But I'm fucked up. That's
what if. Oh, okay. So what if he's fucked up?
Right.
That's why it's so. In situations like that, it's gonna
always
always be a debate.
But that's
the female will always win, though.
But that's what they're talking about, like the intention of it. Like, what was the purpose of that person asking that person for a drink? Like, that's why they have all these investigations and these these different ways to find out and cases to find out if that person meant to rape or whatever.
Like the thing that you seen on Instagram, it was an example of, I said, okay, what if you're laying down with someone who you made it clear that you don't want to have sex yet. You're not ready for that yet. But you've gotten to a point where you've been dating and you kind of like the guy and you've been having a good time and you just want to lay down that night. You know, men like to be like, you know, let me just cuddle or, you know, lay down with me and, you know what I'm saying? Let's just lay down and watch TV, whatever. You know I don't want sex. So now you're behind me, spooning me, whatever. You whip your penis out without telling me.
I hate that. Then I've been raped.
You just said, let's lay down and watch the TV. I told you I'm not ready to have sex yet, but I trust you enough to lay down with you. That's why women are mean. That's why this one fool told me the other day, come lay down on my bed to see if it's soft. Nigga, what? Would I would sit on the couch.
That's the line?
I'm gonna sit on the
That's the
couch.
line?
Let me see if it's soft.
That's the line? Word?
So just be aware, ladies. Be smart. So, you know, unfortunately, she was in a situation where she trusted him to just lay down like he said he wasn't gonna bother her, and he just whipped his penis out, put her panties to the side, and boom, boom. That's rape culture. It's not rape because she didn't say no, stop, but because
the style how it happened,
because of how he did it, is rape culture.
But
she could have grabbed her pants.
She could have got up and said no, but she proceeded because they were there. She already felt under this obligation, like he paid for this room, he paid for this food, we went on a date, da 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 da, and she feels something in her that's kind of like obligation. A part of this has to also do with how women are not valuing themselves. So instead of men standing up and saying, I'm going to follow my fucking word, we're going to wait until this lady is at her low point and doesn't give a fuck.
So, but even when you're at your, you got your sense to together, you know. We don't say, yo, we fucking today?
What do you mean?
He's saying that
we don't really.
We never have that conversation of okay, is today's the day? Yeah. Is today's the day we're gonna have sex? Like it's never a conversation like, oh, you want to have sex today?
It's a mood thing.
Like,
but if there was a conversation that said, I'm not ready to have sex yet, why would you try to convince me or persuade me or seduce me to have sex? Why not just?
Some women don't know how to make a move also.
That too.
That ain't got nothing to do with you. I said no is no. And that's another reason why we can't be friendly, because
you want the guy to make the move.
When we're friendly, they think they can persuade our no from a yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what about like Chinxx was just saying, like what about those girls that want the guy to be aggressive but can't express that, right? But I get what you're saying, like you're saying, look, I told you I don't want to have sex yet, but you put that yet out there. Just say no, I don't want to have sex. Period.
Yeah, you know what they hear when they say yet? Oh, I could try every day.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow could be the day. The day after that could be the day.
Guys are so obnoxious.
You know.
Mm-hmm. They hear something else. You're like, did you just hear what I just said?
That's why you gotta be cut and dry and don't play with them. Cut and dry and don't play.
Oh, to them.
Get to the point and don't play.
When you say yet, like what he's saying, it's either no, and then but if you say yet, then they're gonna keep trying. And you can't get mad if they try. So we have to be like no. And then don't hang out with them, because if they're gonna keep trying, there's no need to.
If you're gonna keep hanging out, they're gonna see.
Yeah. The only upper hand we have as men is who we marry. Yeah.
Upper hand.
That's the only upper hand we have as men.
Like, and what do you mean by that? Like when you have
it's like the only, because women is the prey, we're the predators.
So wow,
we're
this
on
is
the
recorded.
Hunt, right. If you really look at it, like women. Okay, would y'all propose to a man?
No,
I don't. Right, think so. I don't think so. Exactly.
That don't make me a prey like he about to attack. They going for the kill.
Right.
We're so preyed on though.
We are, and that's how I feel, and that's why I jump when you touch me. That's why when you give me a hug, I may feel uneasy but won't say it because I'm smiling, so you don't think I'm fucking crazy. But I want to snap inside.
Make a better decision and choose not to be around that person. If you give him one choice, if you give him one chance, cool. Second chance, it shouldn't be a second chance.
That's yeah.
Period.
That's it.
It shouldn't be a second date. It shouldn't be a second we hanging out. No.
That's all.
No.
It'll be some time, and I won't be mad anymore. Just, after Venus retrograde, I'll stop snapping.
Start talking more.
But I'm talking right now.
She talks a lot.
No, you said we talk more. It's gone, man. I didn't catch on now. No, I'm not. Y'all not high. I'm high.
So, and it was something else that I seen online that said
What?
You need to understand that not understanding that no means no is rape culture.
Of course. Of course.
And that goes also with I'ma try.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma try. I'ma inch. I'ma see. Try to catch a blind. Like,
yeah, there's guys out there that don't get it, but then again,
but
like you said, it's just so it's once you
That's when
figure
you know
that guy out, you're like, okay.
Yeah, you're not.
It's what you
chill with
subject
them.
yourself to.
Yeah.
It's the type of people, the type of guys. Because ladies, I don't think y'all realize that y'all choose the same kind of guys over and over and over and expect a different result.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the same result.
that happens too.
So, you got to switch it up. Switch it up.
Hang out in West Palm.
And sometimes we switch it up too, and it be the same shit.
Yeah. Okay, but
Doesn't matter if he's employed, the entrepreneur, drives a Benz, drives a hoopty.
do you have a better experience with women? Being that you dabble on both sides?
No, I don't. I haven't been in a serious relationship with a woman.
Why not?
They've just been sexual.
But you wouldn't be just sexual with a guy.
At this point, no.
But you would with a woman.
At this point, no.
Okay. All right, got you. But would you date a woman full, like long term? Get married and all that?
I would.
Seat.
I'm open. Like I said, I'm open.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You can give a penis forever?
Penis. I mean, I make myself come, so.
So the guy doesn't make you come when you have sex?
Actually, I do. I'm spoiled. I'm sorry if you're having bad sex. I have been spoiled with great sex. Good day. Thank you. Woo.
Oh, she dropping the mic. She caught it quick. Too.
I caught it quick. I dropped
Go
the
with
mic
her hands.
on that. Universe, I've been spoiled. I have my orgasms and everything. Thank you.
By yourself?
No, with men.
With men. Okay.
Not every woman can say that.
You're right. You're so right about that. You ever had bad sex?
Yeah, the bad sex. Remember the guy?
With her? No, her.
No, he asked me.
Oh.
I know her. I know Sasha's bad sex.
Yeah, I've had.
What's your bad sex experience?
It's like the connection, like Sasha was saying, like.
Why don't you teach the guy?
Oh. I think it was mostly back, I think in the past, because recently, or most recent, I haven't had bad. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. I can't think right now. Wait, let me think. No, I haven't had bad.
Okay, so Sasha, would you teach a guy if he's lacking something?
So in my experience, right? Remember, I said he's huge, but there was no connection. What he was doing was what I call short stabbing. He was being a quick pumper and wasn't giving full strokes. Your dick is too damn big to be short stabbing, okay? Give full strokes and act like you want to actually please me while pleasing yourself, but please me first. I cannot teach you how to stroke. I can't unless
Some
I
women
physically.
It's different though. Some women like the short stroke. Some women like
The
it
short stab.
really deep. Yeah.
You can short stab deep.
You can. There, you can. You can, and they actually like that. They actually really, really do like that.
I think it depends on what kind of sex you're trying to have, right?
But I think the person in control that kind of dictates
the person in
the sex
control.
you're gonna have.
Because I think the first time is it's like your only chance to have a really, who wants to have sex with someone for the first time and it's just like a quick pump. Like you know what I'm saying? Like unless you just horn, like that's whack too. Like really, like okay, I'm having sex with you for the first time. You don't want it to be great, so you kind of want.
I waited too long.
It was like when you see animals fuck. That's what it was like.
See, my bad sex was like just like when you're getting into the whole being sexual and stuff like that, and you think a guy really cares or whatever, and then you low key mistakenly give him some, and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have never gave him none because he didn't.
Because if he comes fast, that's considered bad sex.
No, because
or your vagina is just that fire.
Because it could be nice strokes until he comes.
I'm trying to tell
but
you.
if you short stabbing and you come quick,
is that what that means when they come
you
fast?
out.
Yeah, most of the times, if a guy comes fast and you're having sex raw, definitely, that's because your vagina is fire. Yeah.
Are they gonna come? Like, so say you do it again right after, like a couple.
Oh no, it's a wrap for you. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, it's a wrap. That's why we try to get the first one off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You try to do that on your own or with her?
No. But probably when we was younger. Probably when I was younger, I probably did that. Got like the first one off. You're gonna go see a girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got the first one off, but nah. Yeah. I'm older now. You ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You older now. You gotta learn how to not to say I haven't came fast recently, but you have to learn how to not do that.
In having this conversation, I think even your sexual style can tell a lot about you.
All right.
Like, for instance, the short stabber, I think he's selfish.
Why?
Because you just want to get your nut. You're just thinking about your nut. And you don't notice that my face is looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my God, the guys who don't get the like body movement, like
yes.
you don't get, like I'm just like this. Or
yes,
like this.
Right. You're being selfish.
So I'm like this.
You're not paying attention to me for real.
Like I'm not doing nothing. Come on.
And
that's when you have to switch it up. And when guys don't get it, when they get it, you're like, okay, because you can't be mad. Cause
I think it's easy to get it even without the body motion. She is not wet. If she's not wet and she's not doing nothing, like I doubt she's gonna be like just waterfalls wet if she's not into it. Like, I doubt it.
Nah, for me personally, in that situation, the anticipation, the being close, but trying to control my body from having sex is what turned me on and made me wet. I didn't want to have sex with you, not because my body didn't want it, but because this is my morals and things. I don't want to get to that level yet because we're not on that level yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wanted it until you came with the short stabbing. So
that's the name of this episode, short stabbing.
So now I think when a guy is really like aggressive with it and pushing my face down into the head. No, I'm saying type of guy you are. He's a guy that takes charge. A guy that takes charge. I'm talking about life, like your sexual style. Yeah, she's showing me what's up. Right. You take charge. You don't really have fear,
so
and if you have fear, you work through it.
The one that's like take your time and like they like eat you out for like ever and like
that can be the aggressive
those are usually
one
like
too.
Big guys. No, those are teddy bears.
Really?
Those are teddy bears. Yeah, those are soft, affectionate men that have a sensitive side. Those are Drakes, Miguel's, also Scorpios, by the way. I want to explore your body ass niggas.
Wait. What you mean? I didn't hear it.
Because you was on your phone.
Yeah.
In the middle of the show. Like, what is your purpose?
Camera. Right. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? And he's the co-host.
I like that one.
She's not even giving you a 5.
Oh, what that mean?
Because then he tried to act like, hey, don't be.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. A joker.
No, but I missed it. What you said? My sign. What my sign did? You said a teddy bear is what?
We were talking about ask her what the guys that like take their time and
eating vagina.
That's why I heard that part and I said that's not me. You said that sign, so
that's part of it. But there's still guys that like take their time during sex and want to make sure that. But honestly, it's like the foreplay to me. The guys who like really focus on foreplay. What does that mean?
Really focused on foreplay, like, that want to please you.
Yeah, that want to please you.
They're not selfish. They take pride in doing a good job. They're in tune with their emotional side a little piece.
We have a debate.
They like to serve and make people happy.
We have a debate on this show. Is head foreplay?
Head foreplay.
Is head foreplay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is considered sex?
For me, I think it's sex.
It's foreplay.
See? All right. Round of
Why is it
applause
sex?
to the thing is
No,
foreplay.
Why is it sex?
Why is it sex? Because sex is in the title, oral sex?
Because I can suck your dick and make you come. Foreplay can't make me come.
What?
I don't come off of foreplay.
See? Split down the middle again.
I come with foreplay.
Split in the middle.
Well, if you
Split
come,
in the
that's what I'm
middle.
saying. For me, if you come, I consider it sex. That's just me.
Yeah, but I don't need penetration. So okay. I'm just saying because that's not sex. So I didn't have sex with you. You just you pleased me. It was foreplay.
Right.
That was not sex.
Okay.
So it's like just making out on your clitoris.
Just making out.
Oh, that could definitely make you come. So
right, you're kissing me. That's not sex.
She's saying that's foreplay.
Yeah,
I think that's foreplay.
Okay.
I think that's foreplay. Pointless in the back. She doesn't think that's foreplay.
What is that? No.
Pointless thinks it's sex.
I think it's foreplay.
Well, see.
Then what's foreplay?
Okay, but listen though. See.
No, they consider foreplay kissing on the neck and
but there's different.
and the kissing on all over your body and this.
But
that,
what
and
if you
the
can't
third,
penetrate? That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
what if you can't?
Yeah, like two girls. How do you penetrate?
Oh, that's why I had sex with a woman when we ate each other out and made each other come.
So that's sex. Oh my
Yes.
god. So it's sex.
That's how I can say I've had sex with women.
Oh wow.
Sex.
Okay.
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 Sex.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Pointless. You got a point there.
Okay. Pointless. You got a point there.
Yeah.
Ted did. Round of applause. Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. I get that.
So that's dead now. Then.
Yeah, that's dead. That's dead. All right. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. But I mean, y'all got strap-ons. Y'all have other things that can make y'all come.
You strap on.
That's true. Some girls don't like dildos and toys and things like that. Do you like toys? You have toys?
Surprisingly, I came off a strap-on. Believe it or not. It was great.
You own any toys?
No, I don't own any toys. I don't have any vibrators or nothing like that. That was the other girls'
Hustle?
things.
Yeah? You have on a choker. Would you wear a leash?
Ooh.
Would you wear a leash?
Wear a leash? Got me fucked up.
She into that shit.
No, you got me fucked up.
No, I wouldn't wear a leash.
She into that
You're
shit.
not pulling. You can pull my hair, and that's all you can pull.
But listen, trust me, you into it. See, with that attitude, is the attitude you got to give with the leash on.
No,
so
not
while
the
he hitting it from the back, he just grip it and
It's
you know what I
already
mean?
enough that you get to choke us out. Like, have that and be done with it.
No, y'all have that. Y'all acting like that does something for us. That does more for y'all than it does for us. We'd be like, damn, I don't want to kill this bitch and go to jail. But she like it. She about to come. So I'm going to let her live. You know what I mean? But that's for y'all.
Nah, I don't want to. I don't really like. Don't choke me, but
Don't choke you. You're not into choking?
The choking, like okay,
Smells
maybe like a
wonderful
nice,
here.
like maybe like a nice little.
Like not like.
Nah, I don't even know about like,
Not
that.
like
Is
that.
why is your hands even there?
Because
I'm good.
it's like
no.
a gentle
so no,
slide
yeah,
up,
no
and then it's
choking.
like,
But
you lay
I do
on
have
me
a
real
toy.
quick while
You have a toy?
Yes, I do have a
Like a rabbit? Like
No, I don't have the rabbit. I used to have. So it was a funny joke at my job a long time ago because I was the only one at the at that particular job that never played with themselves or had a toy. So for Christmas they bought me one for Christmas whatever.
When? What year?
This was I was 24 years old. 24, 25. So
change your life.
Wow, it did. But it was in a box for like a year. Because I was just like, I ain't touching that. Like, really? Like, who does that? But then I was single for 2. So in that second year, I'm like, look, I'm going to totally open that box up and just see what happens. And
You
then,
got to explore yourself.
And I did. And it was, like, whoa. It was, I can't stand it.
with the shits.
You got to know your body, son. You got to know your body.
Right, because now moving forward as an adult, I don't have to be with the dude to please myself. Like she just said, I could make myself. you know.
Yeah, that's why I asked, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to know your body. That's why I asked you if you would teach the guy. Like, seriously, teach.
Nah, he gotta learn. He gotta figure it out.
How?
By exploring my body.
YouTube.
Explore my body.
You wanna watch
how
videos.
much flicks we
Right.
see? We damn near masturbate every day.
It's all that.
Because there's so much you can learn.
Because, okay, for instance, I see girls on Instagram and on social media trying to teach guys, as far as like y'all post memes like, oh, y'all doing too much, just focus on the clit. It's a joke, but it's the truth.
That's not the joke.
Right. You see? Look, she got serious. It's not a joke. And men, we don't know that. We was doing all that extra shit for what?
You didn't know?
No, I know. I know. Because I'm into the shits. I watch porn. I'll go watch that little white lady that teach you how to give head.
He's also Jamaican.
That's how I learned.
You know the little white lady, right?
Yes, I love her.
But he's also Jamaican. Jamaicans don't need any lessons and that kind of.
Yeah.
You're Jamaican bias.
No, I'm saying you guys are good in in that field, so you guys don't really have to be taught.
Good in the field of sex or giving head? Because we have a Jamaican here that does not give head.
In bed.
Oh, in bed. Okay, got you.
Because I've dealt with guys who didn't give head, and it was okay.
You don't think Jamaicans is selfish lovers?
Not all.
Okay.
It's just a preference. Like there was a time where I wasn't giving her either. Like really, like no, not every.
I think a lot of y'all women is selfish lovers. Definitely.
I think they're out there.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Yeah, definitely. But I think y'all should teach guys. I think that's the way to get the maximum.
There's a white
orgasm.
lady you said.
Yes.
What is she doing?
Oh, you want to know?
Wait, what is she doing?
Yeah,
She taught me how to suck dick the way that I do.
So
tips. Can give them some tips now.
Round of applause. Tips. Go ahead. Give them some tips. Tips on how to give head. Hold on. I need this content. I'm going to chop this clip and put it out to teach these girls on how to do this. Okay? They need the tricks to the trade.
Everyone should know by now at our age. Keep the suction tight. Keep it super wet. Keep it sloppy. And make sure as you're massaging the shaft going up and down that you keep the tongue underneath the little skin part underneath the head. Like right underneath
like
the
that.
head at the bottom.
I'm trying to.
So let's say it's right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Keep the tongue on that focus, but make sure it's a lot of fucking work, okay? It's a lot of work when you're doing it right. So just keep that. There's more. There's
Go ahead.
more.
Indulge.
Okay. Let's see what else. The balls. You could squeeze the balls as you're sucking. You don't like squeeze? You don't fuck with the balls? No.
Well, some guys have nice balls. Some of them have like the hangy droopy balls, but then some of them have like
droopy balls.
I've had one with a huge ball sack.
It's okay. I'm just saying some of them just
neck.
have different, and some of them is just like it's like the massage balls.
No matter what type of balls it is, ladies, go for the balls. Go for the balls. Explore the. It's okay to explore the body. I be joking when I say that, but it's okay to explore the body. Explore his balls, lightly. Don't be squeezing it all hard and grabbing it and pulling it and tugging it. They don't like that. Okay, just lightly. Some like it when you suck the balls. You can do one at a time. The balls is not small enough for you to. Well, it can be, but. When you suck the balls, it's not like you sucking the dick. Okay, you want to be just as light as when you were.
Yeah, because it's very sensitive.
Yes, and as you are doing that, make sure you keep it wet all the time, and stroke the shaft as you're playing with other areas of the private.
And there you have it. How to give head 101. Round of applause. Chinxx is amazed.
Back to you, bitch.
Back to you.
Is there anything specific that you guys like in head?
I like it sloppy. I do like it sloppy.
Like I said, ladies,
she
keep
said
it wet.
all, man.
Yeah, you said it all, actually. Yeah.
The white lady said this?
She actually did. She actually did.
She do the stuff.
But I'm trying to figure out what did she teach you?
Okay, the head one.
Is she a porn star?
She had it, yes. She had a lady. I don't know if you've seen the same one I seen.
I'm talking about this lady was old. She was like grandma.
No, I don't know if she was like grandma, but she
you know
was
grandma.
Dr.
Okay.
Ruth.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she was
I'm
on TV
talking
late
about
night.
some porn shit. Like she
Really?
She had a lady
I know Dr.
on the
Phil.
couch.
Well, Ruth.
She had a girl on the couch and she was demonstrating on how to give a head.
A real girl or
It was a
On
real
the girl.
A real demonstration.
Yeah, real demonstration. And she was showing you like how like that little trick when you squeeze the cheeks together and all of that. Like she was showing
you know some things.
Right, and then she was showing you
Sounds
like
supposed to be good.
like she was showing you like how not to go inside the woman first. Like you do that after a while. Like take your time before you get there and work your way into it and things like that. Like yeah, she was nice lady. Yeah, nice young lady.
Bruh, I never seen this.
And it was an older lady, so it was just like it was a nice watch. And it wasn't even like some horny thing. Like you was really intrigued.
This
like
one
she really
was,
kept
like-
you entertained.
This is recent.
Nah, this was years ago.
Years.
Yeah. I'm not old dog. You know, old dog.
Yeah.
No, I used to have them
What's
like
her
you
name?
two and three. I don't know. I have no idea.
Y'all
But
didn't-
trust me, type it in. How to give head or how to give.
No, there
proper
should
head,
be
or
other
something like
stuff
that.
that she's done.
No, she has a lot. That's why I thought
just
she was
gotta-
watching
I
the same
gotta-
thing,
I
but it was
gotta see
Dr.
what the hell
Ruth.
we watching.
There's thousands of nerves in the clitoris. That's how sensitive it is. Like you really can't fuck it up.
That's why I knew about the clit thing when I was seeing it on Instagram, because she talked about that, the nerves and all of that, and focus on the clit, and some girls have big clits and small clits. Like she went into all of that.
Yeah.
How hard it gets and this, that, and the third. Yeah. Fun
clits
fact.
get hard?
Clit. Yeah. Some of them get hard. Yeah.
I don't think I've noticed or paid attention.
They do when
noticed
they're down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll let you know. You won't know.
Okay.
So when it's hard, what does that mean?
Listen, I don't have it.
Probably the blood.
I don't know. Maybe.
Right.
Pointless knows.
Flake that shit.
It's like when a guy.
Maybe she's about to come. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she's about to come. I don't know.
So you're hornier.
I just think it's the blood
Absolutely.
rushing.
Because, you know, your nipples get hard and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is informational.
Right.
Okay. We all have a little fun.
The hustle seemed like the more tamed one.
Absolutely.
What? Look at her.
Why did you say absolutely? What do you mean by tame?
Tame. Like you might be a freak in the bed, but it takes a lot to get it out of you.
It doesn't really take a lot. It's just, you know, the vibes have to be right, and the person, the people, whatever, you know.
Whatever, you know. You ever got slapped, like insects, like
Like
slap?
my ass, yeah.
What about your face? Would
Nah.
I
No?
hate that.
You hate that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when I see it on the flick or something. Like,
Well, what about when it happens to you? You never
I,
did.
I've never had that.
Yeah, this
Really?
my ass.
You might like it.
No, not at all.
No, I don't blame you because I'm not into being hit, but I'll do the hitting if the girl is into it.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not into being hit. No.
I would feel weird.
Why?
I would feel weird even doing that to somebody else. Like, while we're
Ooh,
trying
what
to do
about a
some-
golden shower? Would you pee on someone?
No, not at all.
No?
That's not
No.
the business. Not attractive.
Nah.
Don't piss on me.
Chinxx, would you?
The only water wetness is gonna be the wet from my cooch. And
Coach.
You and
Coach, yes, sir.
Pointless. Would you pee on someone? Pointless. Somebody else, man. You heard that in a Jamaican
I ain't mad
accent,
at that.
and that's somebody else, man.
Big up the people that man, because the people that man is always on the lady heels.
So
like,
she another
sis,
man's
get
girl.
your husband, please.
Oh.
It just happens often.
Really? They in your DM?
Not
Did
just
you
me.
really do that?
Oh yeah.
Not
All
just
over.
me.
That's somebody real?
Married men are always messing with single women all the time. They act like they don't have a situation or a relationship
Well,
or a commitment.
It's that, and they don't.
Black men don't
care.
cheat, by the way. Go ahead, continue.
They don't care.
They don't care about their situation.
No, they care about it, but they also still want to have that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Don't be trying to read us.
Yeah.
I'm not married.
You know what? Like, to be honest, Sasha be going in because Sasha. No, you should be going in when it comes to stuff like that. Like she be really want to know. But
no, this is good. I like this. I like this show. I like this concept, and we had some real great conversations. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Like she has her outlook on stuff, and me, I'm just like this. They know. That's what it is. It's us because I feel like not to diss men, but I feel like women, we kind of have that we're always the one being the bigger person, you know what I'm saying? Always the
opening up.
Listen, LMA is the only girl I ever heard apologize ever. Period. Only one.
That's not even valid.
She was tripping.
She's the only one that ever said, "Yo, my bad, son. I was tripping."
You heard her say it, but you're not gonna hear me tell a guy sorry.
See?
Because you're not gonna hear it, but I've said sorry.
Because you're not there.
Oh, but you said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course we have.
I don't even know my point.
Like, whoa.
I forgot what happened.
Like, bro, what's your point?
But yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Sorry.
I'm just saying.
Because
go ahead.
Like how I be going in on a married man. You're like, they know. Drop it.
Right, they know. So it's up to us to say, once we know that you're married, do we want to still F with you or not? And if we do, we really can't say nothing. And then when we do start talking, it's our feelings, and we got to cut ties because our feelings got involved. And you can't even get mad at him. You got to be like, damn, my feelings got involved. I got to go. Because I've been in situations where I was the single person. I was with a guy who had a girlfriend. But I was like, I don't care. And then I started caring. I was like, wait.
We got to shut shit down off
So
jump.
I had to shut it down. He was like, wait, what happened? I thought we were chilling. I'm like, nah, we're not chilling no more because you're always with her. And when I want you, I can't.
That's fair. And you didn't cause a problem.
No, I was the one. You know what? That's another.
I like that.
You in the key point.
I like that.
You in the key point. Because people be causing motherfucking problem. Why you cause the problem?
And I never caused a problem. I'd have been in some situation. But I'm just saying.
People be like, oh, you don't want to be with me? Wait, you knew my situation. Now you want to go and do social media stuff. Like, wait, what? That's to me is so disrespectful. I would never out a dude and I would never, ever.
I ain't blast nobody yet.
I will not.
Lucky.
Not yet because I chose to be part of that situation. I just got my feelings, whatever, and that was it. All right, I'm out. And most people, because I've been in a situation where I wanted to be single, but I didn't mind talking to dudes. I'm like, whatever. And I just never got my feelings because I knew what it was.
Yeah. But what about married women messing with single men?
That happens, but I don't know.
Same way.
I don't know.
You see, y'all got all this talk about men this, men that. What about
if
married?
I personally,
they
do it, but I don't personally know any. If I did, I'd give y'all all the tea.
Okay, so okay, okay. What is their mind frame? What would you think their mind frame is like? Why would a married woman cheat?
Oh, they're totally not in their marriage. They don't want to be.
So why they staying?
Or they're being ignored, or this other person is.
No. It's not why we staying, because when we ready to go, we go. It's the guy who's not ready to let go. So we kind of stay longer because they're not ready to let go, and then we're like, fine, and then we just do, And I say we, if you're married. I'm not married, but if you are married and you do stay, you're like, fine, I'm gonna stay, but I'm still doing what I do.
You think they stay for security?
Yes.
Some do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think people stay in relationships because of like that reason?
Yeah.
Solely
Finances. Yeah.
Being indebted to this.
Oh, you're right. Being indebted to this pussy.
To this person, I was about to say.
But yeah, I think yeah. Then people stay.
That's what I mean by indebted. Like you have this marriage commitment. You have these kids. You got to be the one to pick the kids up. She got to be the one to cook. You have a system going already, and then you got to consider the kids' feelings and what they're seeing and how life
some
changes.
Some people stay because of kids. I stay longer in a relationship because of one of my kids, and because one of my kids. My first one, I was like, nah, I'm out. Quick. Yeah. My second one, I was like, oh, let me just wait. And then I'm like, oh, I'm out. Because it's like, you can't stay because you want that family. You really do, but it takes two people to make it work. It can't just be you trying to make it work for the kids. You and the kids. It got to be me, the kids, and you. So if you don't want to do it, we out.
And then they try to force to make it work, and that's why they still step out, because their heart is not really in it.
Yeah.
I stepped out when I was in that, like in my situation.
Yeah.
Well, see, at first I thought we had an agreement, but I guess it wasn't.
What's the agreement? What's the agreement?
That we had an open relationship.
Oh, here we go.
But I guess it wasn't open because.
Why did you agree on that? Because you didn't care for him that much? Exactly.
Because I wanted to stay for the kids.
Exactly.
So the kids can see the whatever. And I'm out.
So open relationship, do we still have sex in an open relationship?
Oh, my God.
Sleep in the same bed?
My situation, yes, we were.
Kids gotta see it.
No.
Just don't touch me.
No, we have the same, like, that's my room, that's your room. Like, it's our bed. It used to be our bed.
But a guy would be
still our
criticized
bed,
if we did that and had that mind frame.
What's that?
That mind frame right there.
Open relationship?
Yeah, I stayed with him because of the kids, and I didn't really care for him.
You have to have two mature people.
Men do it too.
You just gotta have two mature people that understand what's happening. And then, but only thing is, somebody's gonna get in their feelings. Somebody, gonna, and that's what was happening. Somebody got in their feelings.
He got in his feelings. He started glowing up.
I wasn't glowing up. Look, if you say have an open relationship, I'm not gonna be open. I'm not. I'm gonna be open, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm going out with a guy today.
Yeah, no.
I'm just going out with a guy. And so when you my goddamn phone, why you gonna go look for the stuff? Why? So now you're like kind of invading my privacy.
Yeah.
And you got mad because I'm really doing my thing. But you just wanted to know for real.
Yeah, because I'm in my feelings.
For what? When you want an open relationship? You didn't think I was going to
still care.
Because them feel say fit them pussy forever.
Yeah, that too. So that's why I'm gonna check the phone.
And I hit that.
Fit them pussy forever. Wow.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm glad you don't.
No.
What?
That is my pussy forever.
That's
no.
good.
No.
You're not controlling.
Exactly. It's just your turn.
No.
That's how I
I'm
see
talking about, I think I'm on the same page. Huh?
Even the best, like the best that you ever had, you've never thought like, yo, that's gonna be mine forever.
No.
That's what's up.
That's
good. That's good. No, because guys be like,
I say they're all tricking.
No, I don't think like that. But I just feel like that's not mine. That's yours.
See, and I
you can have that.
Yeah.
No, for real.
My dick is mine.
Yeah.
So they walk out that door. She a tricking.
No, because
I was just her
and
Wednesday.
That's, I feel like you will be a person, like, say you were in a relationship with someone and they were to, like, do their own thing, you would be okay for them to move on, and as you would want them to be okay for you to move on.
Oh, please.
See?
Jesus Christ.
Look, you see what I'm saying? That's how
Please,
you know.
man.
People are not like that. They want to be like, oh, you mine, like.
Nah, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, please.
Do your thing.
Live. I want to see you happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Period.
So,
do your thing.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Chinxx, I think I got enough. Anything else you want to add? You know what I mean? This was a very informative episode. This was different. This was nice. I like this one. It wasn't as ignorant.
Nah, it was good.
It was partially. It was the partially part of it.
Yeah.
You know? We talked about the moon and the stars and the universe.
Yeah, after I came down.
After we came down off the high.
He's like, what is that?
Yeah, this was mature, Chinxx. I like this. You know?
Nah, it was good, but I liked it.
You know? What else you want to talk about? We good?
Nah, we good.
We good? Yeah, this is nice.
Thanks for having us.
We close out at 1:30? This is sweet.
Juice.
Special juice? What you mean?
Juice.
Some lick.
Listen, Mike.
I mean, I know what it is, but like, you haven't
that's
had
what
it
you
yet?
drinking?
Listen, man.
What you drinking? Me?
Hustle.
Yeah.
That's coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you for coming through.
Of course.
Sasha,
My pleasure.
I appreciate you for coming through.
Oh, my pleasure.
I love the energy, even though the retrograde is kind of off for y'all right
me
now.
and Sasha have great energy.
You know what I'm saying? But the energy is still here. Yeah, I kept Chinxx in line.
Yes.
You know, you kept, You see, I give you my 2 elbow when I try to hack up you.
Okay.
I give you my elbow.
Yeah.
You see?
Right figure.
Yeah, I mean.
You the bad child.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming through to the Kingdom Studios.
Oh,
Okay,
sure.
can I leave a closing remark?
Of course, please.
Okay, ladies, ask him what is or who is his primary care physician. Okay.
Who's your PCP?
Who's your PCP? Not the drug.
That's all I
Who's your
gotta
PCP?
say. Shut shit down from the beginning. Don't be too friendly.
I need to say that. I like that.
Straight. Who's your PCP?
Why I can't ask that? Why I can't ask that?
You can.
Okay, you looking at me like this.
You
Like I did
can.
something wrong.
Oh no.
No, you gave me the eye.
I told you she gave you the elbow a few times.
You're
Listen, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe wherever y'all listening. If it's Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, YouTube, we on all that good stuff. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at Partially Ignorant and the Kingdom Studios FTL on Instagram and Fly Free Nation as well. Ladies, y'all want to shout out y'all social media?
You guys can follow me, Sia_Renee. That's CIA_Renee. RENAE.
You can follow me on all social media outlets at Sasha_Sharice, CHERICE.
Round of applause to that. She got that nice radio voice. You can follow me at
Well, you know.
broadcasting live from the Kingdom Studios. It's Sasha and Lady Austin in the building.
Background vocals, ad-libs, voiceovers, SashaSharice@gmail.com.
Oh, nice. You do background vocals?
Yeah.
Word. I'm ready to get y'all back on air, man. Whenever y'all ready, I'm ready to hear y'all do y'all thing, man, because y'all dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all dope.
Time,
It's that time, man.
You think it's time?
I think it's time. I think I've snapped enough here. I can snap some more.
Let's
Facts.
do it.
Y'all need to come on Pointless Show.
Yeah.
Y'all got that energy.
You have a show?
Yes.
This is already.
Yeah, I just followed her her podcast.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Make sure y'all check out Pointless Talks. Her podcast is doing numbers right now. She got fans out here. They cussing her out when she don't drop.
Okay.
Man, listen, man.
That's
Shouts
how you
out
know
to
you
her,
poppin'.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know.
I just want y'all to know she be up 3 a.m. editing them shows for y'all, putting them out. So, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. Shouts out. Round of applause to Pointless, man.
You guys are hella dope. You know, I love what you guys are doing. So give yourself
You
a
too,
round of
Chinxx.
applause.
You too. You too, Chinxx.
Shouts out to Chinxx, man. Make sure y'all go to Chinxx brunch on Sundays if y'all in the South Florida area.
Hold up.
What happened?
What brunch? I love brunches. Tell me. I got little monies this weekend.
Monies. Commercial and power line.
Okay.
The hotel right next door, Waffle House. Rodin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
he has
9 to
a dope
11.
brunch.
Okay.
Rodin.
Yeah, Rodin, I think that's what it's called.
Okay,
It's
well,
a double
Ramada
joint.
Inn?
Nah.
No. Rodin.
Road, yeah.
It's
Okay.
what kind of breakfast? Like American? Like you know waffles.
Of course,
and
no
Yeah.
Aki. No Aki.
Yeah, no aki, no
No
saltfish,
dum-
no
no
dumpling,
dumpling,
no yam and banana and them
No
thing there.
kalalua.
Yes, it.
I want to make sure what kind of food I'm getting here. Okay. So you run it like?
Nah, I'm just DJ.
Oh.
90s.
Not just the DJ, you the
90s.
DJ.
Never know you play a tune.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Chinxx out here doing his thing. You know what I mean? Brunch is popping.
Network.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Y'all need to network and do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying?
Check it out.
Yeah, and shouts out to Busy Biz, making sure my sound is always right. Man, though, I love how I sound on
Can I
these,
give
man.
a shout out?
Of course, man. This is what we hear.
Shout
This
out
is the
to
point
my,
of this.
to my friend who always supports me, and she's here today in the audience. Give her a round of applause.
Oh, give her a round of applause. Yes.
Hey,
yes.
boo.
You're not gonna what's her Instagram? Cause she fly. She got a nice, you know,
Can we give it out?
She fly for real.
Rasta Girl 954.
Rasta girl.
Rasta Gal 954. That's how you have to say it.
954.
Rasta Gal 954.
Gal or girl?
Girl.
G-U-R?
G-I-R.
There you go, guys.
Yes, Rasta Girl 954. Follow her.
We're a nice blend of Caribbean,
Rasta Girl
Florida,
Reloaded?
up north of Peace. Like I just
Reloaded?
love that blend of woman.
Rasta Girl
I
Reloaded.
do.
Just kidding, y'all. Rasta Girl Reloaded.
That's the name of the
but
show?
Once you pull up her name, you're gonna see it anyway. She has 2 Instagrams. She'll choose which one she wanna add you on.
Okay, all right, bet. Oh, y'all all do have the little Rasta thing going on. You
The
they-
dreadhead
you sure they
babies.
not the fake joints
Oh no, baby.
that
No.
everybody doing nowadays?
Her shit's long as fuck.
Oh, yeah, look at her face. don't
Her
do
shit
that.
is long. Don't let
that.
this hairstyle
Right.
fool you.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Her shit's long.
You got her on the right day. But yeah, her hair's mad long. She has a style right now, but that's her natural hair.
All right.
These are all natural.
Whenever y'all ready to bring the show to Fly Fair Nation Kingdom Studios, y'all just let me know. All right. I'm ending on that note. I'm just saying. All right. Round of applause to that. Back to you, Biz. And we're out. Oh, thank you, Pointless, for helping us out today on the camera work. You know what I'm saying? Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Felicia.